There you
it
go.
works.
It works.
Nice.
Cool. Question is if I need to adjust it.
Like, I can't hear anything, but it looks pretty loud compared to us.
It's quite loud. Yeah, it is. It's very loud for me too.
Yeah, mine just isn't that high.
So believe this.
Hello, Val. Hello.
Hello. It's
Should
very
be
loud.
highest minus 30, so you might need to put it a bit further down.
Music is definitely gonna go down.
Yeah. Val's also like loud. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we noticed.
Mm.
This should be better, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll have to see otherwise. It should be fine at minus 40, minus 35 that it was on before.
Let's keep it there. Take these a little down, so I'm not gonna,
Suddenly be very loud
Yeah.
when they pop up, yes.
Okay. That should probably be okay. And yeah, escape. There we go.
Cannot click back. You gotta click escape.
Yeah. Apparently.
Well, they also say that down there.
True.
You can't see it because our characters are in the way, but
No, it seems to be correct.
Hmm?
I was just checking to see if it was set up correctly.
for the overlay frame, yes, it should be fine.
Yes, I noticed that there was there was also chat message sounds before, like last stream, but because we didn't have desktop audio running there,
Yeah,
it was
because
only
we're playing
Elgato
on our
on the
console,
Switch.
So
Yeah, that meant that you couldn't hear it.
yeah,
But apparently you can now, so I turned it off.
no more sounds for chat messages.
No,
It's not necessary.
it's not necessary.
It really isn't.
I was just like, well, if it's a thing only I can hear, I'm like,
Yeah.
sure, why not? Yeah, then I know when messages are there. But anyways,
If anyone can hear it, no.
No.
Ain't worth it.
no. So, yes.
What are you doing, Pearls?
I don't know where she is.
Pearls!
What was I thinking?
Oh, hi! Oh, that's what you were doing, you little rascal.
Maybe do this first.
You pulled up a piece of Lego.
Yeah, you shouldn't hear them now because I don't hear them either.
I don't
So.
hear them no matter what.
No, they're not going through your headset.
No, it's not.
But you hear the game, right?
Yes, this is very low.
Well, you can just turn up your sound.
I cannot turn it any more up than it is now, and I cannot hear anything.
Okay, well, Yeah, because this one is not gonna... Okay, well, then let's just do it the way it's supposed to go. Be ready.
There we go, I have sound now.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, yes. So, Steam Next Fest is now for June.
Yes, not July, as
shut
Val
up.
so expertly pointed out. in my post.
Shut up.
I didn't write it, I just copied it.
Shut up. I always have a hard time with those 2 months for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
It's just like J, U, and 2 more letters.
Yes,
So,
that's true.
you know. But yes, a whole week of games except for Saturday, but
Hey,
at
that was
least.
planned like half a year ago, so there's no change in that. I already paid for that.
Yeah, apparently I had to go to a concert.
Hey,
What
I
the fuck?
asked you if you were willing to, if I paid for your ticket. You said yes. You
Have-
cannot blame it on me now.
Now I have to go to and listen to weep music.
Wow.
No, I'm excited.
Wow.
Don't worry. June 9th also means that I survived one more year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh.
It is.
Mary Chrysler.
Nice. Yeah, Val said that last stream we had Wednesday.
I knew that they said something about it being their birthday soon, but I don't remember when it was.
They said Monday next week.
Okay.
That's what they said.
Well, feels like forever ago.
I mean, it is also almost a week ago.
Yeah, it was Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because we didn't stream Saturday, because I could not.
Mental problems.
Yeah.
That's life. Yeah, Merry Christmas. No, happy birthday to you, Val. You're now 1 year older. Take that how you will.
You have gone through an unthinkable amount of space.
Suppose.
Well, consider.
I know. I understood it perfectly well. You know, I had astronomy as an actual subject, right?
It's not just for you, you know.
I know.
Because not only are we in a solar system where we are orbiting around the sun, we are also in a galaxy.
Yes.
Where we are going around. The sun is orbiting around
the center.
The center of
Whatever
the galaxy.
The fuck's in the center. A bunch of stars. That's what's in the center.
Yeah, something's there. And then the galaxy is also moving through space at the same time. So
in smaller groups, which are also moving further and further away from each other.
Yeah.
At immense speeds.
Yeah.
You don't feel it because it always happens, but.
But yeah. Because so far, universe is expanding. There has been signs that it's slowing down.
Yeah. We don't know much yet.
No, we don't know much yet, but we like there. It kind of goes into the theory of Big Bang that like, okay, well, it's gonna expand until it no longer will expand. Then it will start.
You're looking for the right word right now. I can see it on you.
Yeah, the opposite of expand. Retract?
Yes, retract is the right word. I was just about to say it.
It will then retract and get into so small of a point that the Big Bang will happen again. That's sort of the idea.
It's a theory.
As I said, a theory. But again, we don't know. And again, we're not gonna experience that, so don't worry about it.
No, don't worry about it at all. We're gonna be long dead before that happens.
Humanity will probably also be long gone before that happens.
I mean, yeah, I imagine the sun's gonna die first, so whatever.
I don't know.
The sun is halfway through its life at this point.
Considering how we're going currently, I think humanity's gonna be gone before the sun goes.
Yeah, regardless though, the sun's gonna be gone before the fucking universe implodes on itself again.
Yes.
So I don't think we have to worry about that.
No. But that will mean, like, if that is what is gonna happen, that at least means that there's a new cycle.
Yes.
New stuff can happen. New life, different planets, different suns, all that kind of stuff. Maybe there will be new life like we have right now. Maybe not. We don't know.
I mean,
it's all a coincidence, honestly.
I mean, if the right, like, what do you call it, factors for life is there, it will be there. Question is just whether it will be intelligent life.
We don't know.
That's the difference. It's
it could also just happen that all the ones that has potential end up being like Mars.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if the right, like, factors, situations are there for life, it will happen.
Conditions.
Eventually. Yeah, conditions. It will happen eventually.
Yeah. So, but, again, the chance of it is technically kind of low, but because there's almost it happens an infinite amount of times.
Hello.
There's probably a good chance that it's gonna happen at some point.
Yeah. Hello.
Jeebus. Oh well.
Fucking sirens in the background again.
Anyways, that was off-topic stuff.
Don't worry about it.
You know, space and stuff.
Philosophy.
Philosophy and space and theories. So.
But hey, we can play demos now. Woo!
Yeah. We got 2 demos today. We are going with we're gonna try to go with a theme every day. Don't know how that's gonna work out.
That's compared
Exactly.
to what other games you've chosen and what I've chosen.
Exactly.
Because we don't choose the same types of games.
Not
That's
necessary.
very rare.
We might also have an overlap here and there because we have definitely seen some of the same games.
Yeah.
I know. But other than that, yeah. Today we went for sort of a cute visual novel style.
Yes. Cute. At least on the outside.
Sort of, I said. I know that yours is technically about murder mysteries, but...
But hey, they're former magical girls, so it's still cute.
According to whomst?
The art style's cute. You saw it.
What's that anime called again?
Yeah, but that's
Is it Madoka?
Yes. But that was a juxtaposition. Very intentional.
Yeah. And?
It was redefining the genre magical girl.
We don't know if this is the same.
No.
Not that they're the only ones to do it.
Nope.
Many has come after.
There has been a magical girl like Death Game.
Of course.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You have to kill each other. Only the victor will remain and reclaim their power. So yes. Anyways, you chose this game. Tell
So
me.
not Danganronpa, more like Maho Ronpa.
Well, Danganronpa was not a killing game because you had to figure it out. Now the anime though, Future Arc, was a killing game.
Okay. What do I know? I would still say it's a killing game. It's, you know...
That one
I
was
know
a murder mystery game. That's different from killing game.
I guess,
They
but...
literally use those two terms
Okay.
to distinguish them.
Sure. Okay. This is funny that, Dadomi? That was her name, right? Yeah, Dadomi refers to it as a killing game.
Yeah, don't worry about it. The translators are not the people who did Danganronpa, so don't worry about it.
Well, anyways, I obviously haven't looked too much into what this game is. I'm just like, it looked okay. Maybe...
It looked cute. There you
cute.
go. That's it. That's all the requirement it needs.
Yeah. Anemonie. It had tags of visual novel, cat.
Whatever that means. I mean, we have a cat in the game.
We have a cat, and
Seen
we
it.
supposedly feed that cat.
As well.
That's like part of the gameplay.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
I don't know.
dating?
I don't know. I have no clue.
I think these are the same person, these two. Like, just a younger version of herself when she's still
Yeah,
in
it seems
school.
very likely. Especially because, like, it said it was kind of like a self-realization story, so...
Yeah. Oh, that's... Okay. Where the fuck did you read that?
In the description of the game.
Oh.
It didn't use that exact wording, but it's basically what it is.
I didn't even read that. Anyways. I was like, interesting art style. I want to see what this is. So yes.
So I guess we're just getting into it now.
Yeah.
Let's go. Start.
Start to this.
1, 2, 3,
is loud.
Yeah. Damn.
Why is it so loud?
Cutscene.
Hang on.
It's the cutscene loudness, I think.
Yeah.
Why? In a book I once read, they're explaining the reason why the time is limited. It is for a human to appreciate every second that passes. So sometime I count my heartbeat to remind me that every beat is something I should be grateful for. I see. How far did you count? Huh?
Is that a question?
Yeah, you're counting. How far did you count? I forget. Okay, let's count again. This time together. Hello, girls. Why? If we count it together, it seems like a hard eating at the same time, right? Well, that's true, but what's the point? Besides, there will be a time when our heartbeats will no longer be the same. Pearls.
Statistically, yes.
Yes, then I will share it. Eh? My heartbeat. I'll share it with you. Ada!
Heartbeat. I'm looking for a heartbeat.
Who the fuck is Anna? I assume that's us.
Yeah.
You know.
So loud. Can we? Okay.
Yes.
I'm just gonna. Okay. We apparently need to turn this way down.
Jesus Christ.
And SFX also way down.
Yeah.
This game is so loud. We can probably turn this a bit up. Or not. Oh, it's still a bit loud.
Yeah.
Now I understand. The person making this game was just like, crank this shit up.
Yeah. Another morning, another routine. I have a good feeling about today. It feels like something nice might happen.
Look at the kitty. He's sleeping.
Yeah. I like her hair. It's so fucking floofy.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you make that bun? I wanna know.
It's like the size of her head.
Yeah. Damn, floofy hair. And then Val's also like, cat. Yeah, it's a black cat.
Yeah. Well, black and white, as far as I could tell.
It might be color though.
No, because what?
The white part might be a color.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
I saw in the trailer.
And look at the cat thing hanging over on the bulletin board.
Yeah. I noticed that the cat has a white spot on the chest that looks like a heart.
Ah, just like Aiko.
A bit, yeah.
I mean, when she like sits with her like legs down, it looks like a heart. She cuts off the rest of her stomach.
Yeah.
Ah, well. Like, maybe I'll get a seat on the bus for once on my way to campus.
No. You're living in the
you
city,
can hope,
dude.
okay? You can hope.
I can dream, Harold.
Yeah, literally. I guess it's the little things that make life exciting, right? She's like the complete opposite of you.
Yeah. Well, she's taking medicine, though. My void cat has a heart-shaped spot on her belly. Aww.
Aww. Yeah, she's taking something.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Nope. But some kind of medicine.
Hmm.
And she has a disc man.
Don't worry about it.
When is this game? Oh, it was supposed to be kind of retro.
Yeah, there's a lot of retro things in it.
Yeah.
So I assume it probably is a lot.
There was a
retro.
Game Boy. There was Tamagotchi.
There was also like VHS, covers and stuff. So, and cassette covers. So I would assume that it is pretty retro.
Yeah.
All right, Anna. Time to stop daydreaming. The world's not gonna wait for you to figure it all out. I still have a class to get to. And breakfast isn't gonna make itself either.
Oh.
Face. Oh my god, you can also move with the mouse. No, you can't move with the mouse. You can interact with the mouse. You choose yourself whatever you want to move with. You can also move with WASD if you want to.
Yeah, well, it's a little easy to have it over here right now. And, like, otherwise I could do this. But then I have to stretch further, so...
Yeah, that's up to you.
I'm just gonna have it here for now. Oh.
Oh, its name is Coffee!
Kohi!
Good morning, Kohi. You look cozy there. Is she sleepy? I don't know what you can even interact with.
No.
How close can you go there? She also has another prescription thing. Prescription bottle for something.
That's interesting. Why would you have like a prescription bottle, like, but also...
I mean, that could be over-the-counter stuff. It's not unheard of, you know?
True. I suppose this could be like paracetamol or something,
Yeah.
or ibuprofen.
Yeah.
And then, okay, yeah.
She is an adult, so I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be a university student since she talked about taking the bus to campus.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
she lives alone, so I would
Yeah.
assume. Can we interact with anything here? No?
Here's a beanbag.
Yeah.
I want a beanbag.
Give beanbag.
The door is just open.
Yeah. She got flowers out there.
2D plants.
She has like plants and nothing else out there.
Yeah.
The sad life of student, innit?
I'm surprised at how well it looks inside.
Yeah. Objective, breakfast, getting ready for campus. Cool.
Okay.
I guess we have to get clothes on or something. Oh my god, it's a one-room apartment. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna make breakfast now.
Oh.
Oh my god. Toast!
Why does it sound like a microwave?
Don't worry about it.
God damn, it's loud.
Yeah. Eat it!
My
My
favorite.
favorite cup of tea.
Huh?
It's time to eat. So hungry. Breakfast time! I think she's gonna say that until like you click. You have to click on the plate.
I just want to see what she says.
I think she said everything now.
Okay.
Look at her phone.
Oh my god, there's your flip phone!
That's how old this is.
Yeah.
Look at her cup!
Yeah. It's a duck.
It's a duck! Okay. Eat the bread. Nom nom. Damn.
That's
You took a whole bottom there, lady.
She took multiple bites, clearly.
Yeah.
You didn't get
More.
any of the butter.
Nom nom nom.
There we go.
There we go. Nom nom
Pearls?
nom nom nom. No, that's the bike, Pearls. You cannot play with the bike. No. Oh, you got a mail. Click on the phone. Who this? Grandma!
Grandma.
My dear, good morning. I heard you have morning class today. Have you eaten breakfast? No response! Fuck you, Grandma! I've had my breakfast. Sorry, Grandma. I'm in a rush right now. I'll call you later. I see. I'm sorry for bothering you, my dear. I'll be waiting for your call then. Have a nice day, and remember to take care of your health. Alright, guess we're gonna change clothes now. I should change my clothes and get ready for school.
School?
I don't think there's anything special going on today. But tomorrow's going to be interesting. It's the start of sports week. Oh god, no. And our university is hosting. Oh god, no! I heard there will be students from other universities participating too. It's not every day we get visitors like this. It might be a bit chaotic, but I'm looking forward to it. Who knows? Maybe I'll get to see some impressive matches or meet someone new. Oh, I'm sure you will. Alright, focus, Anna. Let's get ready for today first. Alright. I think I have to go over there until she has the exclamation mark. What should I wear today? How?
As you can see.
Look, he's so cute. Alright, I'm ready. Forget about getting a seat on the bus. I just hope I won't miss the bus. Alrighty then.
Oh.
The exit.
Well, this is definitely Japan.
I mean, I kind of expected that since its name was Coffee.
Can you... Thank you.
It's just because it was for her.
Yeah. This is up on my shoulder now.
Bye!
Okay.
I mean, if you want to feed it and, you know, make sure it survives, you gotta go and do your responsibilities.
Cat.
Yeah. Very important.
It's not raining. Is it for the sun?
Most likely.
I am confused.
I mean, it's Japan.
I guess I just...
When you buy an umbrella, you can buy a double one. Just in time. I was so worried I'd missed the bus today.
Who's just in time? Who's this Justin?
Who is this Mr. Time? Also, I'd like to point out that like map there is a route of the metros in Tokyo, not the bus route. Most bus stops don't have bus routes on them, so.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, there it is! Please, please, don't be too crowded today. Just one seat would be perfect. You get absolutely fuck all. Hello there. Bash, 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 bash. You have to click for it to continue.
Oh.
And there's a small arrow down there.
Oh, okay. Where you get in?
Crowded as fuck. It's like, damn it! It's very crowded today. It's just not my lucky day. I'll just chill on my phone then. Oh my god, look! It's a pretty boy!
Oh no, he's hot!
Yeah. I mean, in my head, it's like, oh no, he's pretty!
Yeah.
He looks familiar. Wait! What are you doing, Anna? Don't stare at a stranger. Act normally. Act normally.
Japanese people.
Yeah, I know, right? Do I look like a creep? How shameful. It's a shameful dispute. I had to. Oh, there's a thumpins. My heartbeat.
Oh no.
What, is it irregular?
Does
That's probably why she has the medicine. She, honestly, it makes a lot more sense now.
So that's why the beginning was like all about heartbeat stuff.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale,
I mean,
exhale.
could just be anxiety.
Yeah, it could. What are you panicking about anyway?
Yeah.
But anxiety can also induce arrhythmia.
Yeah.
She's starting the heart already, so
I know.
it's hard to know.
I know.
But she clearly has the medicine for that. Hey,
Hey.
play with this. You can hold this. Since they don't move right now. But still. Ah! Fuck off! I'm curious of him though. Let's go over and talk to him. I know you're Japanese, but come on. Just a little peek. He saw that!
Dick.
Gonna do it again, isn't she? Yeah, I fucking do it. Oh! Oh Ow! Anna's heart is beating too fast! But don't worry. Breathe in, breathe out. That's a game mechanic. Press the space bar, the right timing to calm her heart down.
Okay.
Need to stop staring before he notices. Okay. Keep doing. Oh no! I mean, you really are starting to look like a creep there, Anna.
My goodness.
That's so fucking funny. I don't know, man. It's like, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Who is that guy?
It's a person?
Yeah. I'm sure we've never met before, but he looks familiar. Oh shit, was the other person a guy in that starting scene? Oh no! He had a very, very light voice.
I don't know. We don't know.
No, we don't know. I was just like, alright, if it was,
I thought it was
bad.
like her and her younger self.
Yeah, I thought it was just a friend. Hello there! Are you a professor? Or are you a student? He's a senior. Well, I guess you can finally give someone a voice.
Anna, could you give me your opinion on this design? Is the color okay? How about the proportion? I can't see it, so I don't know.
No. Let me see. Wait, does the master still needs my humble opinion?
What?
I assume they know each other.
Even if you're not good at drawing, I still need your opinion as a friend. Okay.
Can you talk to him again? It's just he still has the bubble thing.
It's not letting me.
Oh, okay.
That's for sure.
I love how the sign just says academic. Like everything at university is academic. Thank you very much. Oh, hello there, janitor. You want you! Let's see. There's a job fair event next week. Maybe this could be a good opportunity. I don't think the demo will take us that far, but sure. Let's see. Oh, the photography club won the national competition. Wow, a national award. Congratulations to them. Congratulations.
Yes.
Meow! Let's see. Oh, a warning not to feed stray cats around the building. But cats are cute!
Because they don't want them to run around the campus, I guess?
I don't know. It's very Japanese, though.
Okay.
It's very Asian, actually.
Yeah. Charles, do you want screeches or not?
Yes, but also no. Is he also here? Is he also here? There are lots of events on campus. Is he also here because of an event?
Charles, don't bite the microphone.
But he's so funny. Hello there, janitor. I don't think you're getting a lot of work done. He's just standing there still, washing the same
Mind your
place.
own business. Be careful, miss. I just mopped the floor.
I'm good at ballet. It's okay, sir. I'm really good at ballet. Despite everything, I still got my moves.
Ha! Still, please be careful. I don't want to see a pirouette gone wrong. I think that's how you're supposed to.
Yes, it's a pirouette.
Okay.
Alright,
Guess we go up.
up we go. Hi, you two. This is here, and this part is... Wait. I'm not sure who's saying this. I think Malia is the short-haired, bobbed-haired person, but... Anna, here! Look! I want to ask you about last week's assignment.
There sure aren't a lot of people at this campus. And they all seem to know you.
Yeah, I mean, it might be like a building at campus. where people maybe close to the same major, just like we have faculties. This might be a faculty, so.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Still not a lot of people.
No. Oh, yeah, sir. How about this one? How do you solve it? Hey, let me see. This assignment is hard. I can see why you have trouble with it. Here, let me help. I'm a fucking genius. Oh, thank God you're here, Anna. Oh, dude.
Okay.
There's a class. Oh, hi! That's adorable.
Why did she walk backwards over there? Well,
don't worry about it. Have you ever wondered about a life out there? Beyond the sky and bright stars? Yes. Yes, I have, as a matter of fact.
yeah, she's talking about space, right?
Yeah, that's what I think. Sometimes, I do remember that you, me, and others are only a smart part of this wide and big universe. When I realized that, I felt that life was full of mysteries and wonders. And in this vast universe we met here, at this moment. Isn't that amazing? Her thing, lady.
Yes.
Oh, can't go that far.
Okay.
Gotta go into 2-1 class. Alright, here we go. Another class, another day. I hope I can focus today. Deep breath. Let's do this. Dropping some feathers there.
Yeah, and the poop.
Oh, she pooped on you. Oh no.
Yeah. Can you reach it? You're trying.
Very hard.
Hmm.
Don't scream, you poop.
Well, only because she moved her foot over it afterwards.
Yeah. Look at this one feather she dropped.
Yeah.
Final bell rings, signaling the end of another day on campus, and I gather her things and steps outside, blending into the bustling crowd of students heading home. She makes her way to the bus stop, her mind wandering over the day's events. After a peaceful ride, the bus finally pulls up to her stop. Anna steps off, feeling the gentle evening breeze as she walks back toward her apartment, ready to unwind after a long day.
Okay.
What are our objectives? Do some activity, play Kalimba until night, go to sleep. Alright!
Kalimba.
Kalimba! Yeah! That's certainly not, the usual. Let's feed the cat. Finally! The thing I've been waiting for! Quickly! Feed me, human! Pay attention to the arrow on the food portion parameter. Click on the right area to determine the food portion. Click on the right area to determine the food portion. You get just the right amount of food.
Okay.
The cat's looking at it like, that wasn't enough. There, eat a lot, Koi. You have to walk over there, remember?
Right, yes. It was just like a
point and click, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it's time to make dinner! Since we have to leave early tomorrow, let's make something simple. Nothing beats the combination of egg and rice. Got that fucking right. Step 1, pick up the egg with your paw. Step 2, crack the egg by hitting it against the edge of the pan 3 times. Somehow with your paw. Step 3, the eggs will be cooked automatically. Somehow with your paw. Step 4, be careful, watch the time when you cook the egg. Left click for it to stop cooking and see the result of today's meal. Alright, pick it up.
Bonk, 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 bonk. Oh.
I think green was supposed to be the good. I know you like it more crispy, but...
I was like, okay, it's green now. Is it, why is there some... Oh,
Don't worry
whatever.
about it. Because you can burn it too.
I suppose.
Oh well, okay.
I don't know how quickly it cooks, but...
I do also like it extra crispy around the edges. So for me, it was also like, alright, that looks good.
Yeah.
And she just looks at it like, I'm not sure about this. Alright, time to play Kalimba.
That was apparently doing an activity. Give your cat food, have something to eat.
Yeah, that was an activity. Alright. A lot has happened today, so let's stop and enjoy the moment. This is a great time to play some music! Look at this Kalimba. It has the shape of a cat, just like me! Now pay attention to the round area in the middle, top of the kalimba. That's the area that makes the sound. When the song starts, the music note will appear in A or D area. Press A or D bottom at the right timing for it to play the music. Enjoy.
Okay. I apparently can't use arrow keys, I guess?
I don't know, you can.
That's not a kalimba. What the fuck is happening? I pressed, but...
Look at your face!
I'm pressing! What is happening?
I think you have to be pretty perfect for it to hit.
No, sometimes it just doesn't respond.
Oh well, I don't think it matters.
Was this a kalimba hero? Okay, maybe you're right.
Because you're not doing it in total in rhythm. I can hear that.
Because I'm afraid I'm missing.
Yeah, I know.
Because when I tried to follow the rhythm, the game was like, no.
Yeah, because you're probably doing too late. Or too early.
Yeah. There might be some delay
Yeah.
in the game.
I just know that you're generally a little bit too early. That's what I can notice. Cool, 2 stars!
Fuck you.
Alright. Today was a lot, wasn't it?
Was it?
Was it? You went into the bus, you were frustrated you couldn't sit down, but then you saw this cute guy and you started staring at him all creepily. Then you helped the guy with his sketch and you helped the girl with her assignment and talked to Cindy about the universe, and you went to class, went home, gave food to a cat, made food for dinner, played kalimba. That was it.
Also talk to the janitor.
True. I mean, meeting that guy in the bus, I wasn't expecting that at all. I mean, neither were we, but...
What?
I don't even know his name, but there was something familiar about him. His atmosphere, maybe? Or just the kindness in his eyes. It's silly, but I can't stop thinking about it. And also uni. The usual classes, the noise, the endless rush. But even in the chaos, there are those quiet moments that remind me why I'm here. Why I keep pushing myself each day. It's funny, I used to feel like each day just blurred into the next. Maybe it's silly to hold on to all these little details, but I guess they're what makes life feel real, aren't they? All these small things add up to something bigger. Today felt special in its own way. You wish you could have that kind of thinking.
Yep.
Alright, time to sleep. Tomorrow's another chance, another story waiting to unfold.
I mean, first I would need, some energy so I could actually function.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
But you still wish you could think that way.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe I'll see him again. Go to bed. It's time to sleep. I think you just have to click on the... No? Oh, you have to get closer. Good night, world. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Goodbye, world. Hello, world. Oh,
stream.
Yeah, is he streaming, it seems? This is a grandmother's place. Grandma, I'm home! I assume it is. Oh, that's a dangerous job you're doing that. Get down, Grandma! You're gonna fall and break a hip! Hi, Anna. How's with school today? It's fun! Okay. Optional. Check all the items in Grandma's house. You bet your ass I'm gonna do that! Hano's Adventure. Grandma's favorite novel. This book tells the story of Hano's exciting adventures. I don't really remember the details of the story, but Grandma likes to read this while drinking tea in the garden. She said it used to be Grandpa's favorite book. Oh wow, so much empty space!
Okay.
That's funny.
Grandpa.
Grandpa's Memorial. Grandpa's memorial tablets, which were always kept by Grandma. I don't really remember him that well. Our time together was very short, but I always felt close to him, since Grandma often told stories about Grandpa. Whether in our memories or photos, Grandpa always looked so happy. Empty space! I think it just has like a certain length.
Yes.
Cookie.
Cookie.
Jar.
Take the
Some
cookie.
fucking small cookies. Thick ass cookies!
Yeah. Dance, dance, dance.
Oh, tulips. This vase used to have a pair, but I broke it while playing volleyball at home. Why would you play volleyball inside?
Because you was a child?
I didn't get to read it!
Sorry. I don't know how to get back.
Oh well. Grandma got so mad. It used to be Grandpa's favorite vase, I think is what she said. Oh, was that all the optional stuff?
Seems like it.
You can always go up and check. Says
Nope.
there's more. Maybe you have to like go. You can't go back and forth.
Not really.
Oh. Interesting. Oh well. If we can't find anything else, then we can't find anything else.
God, it's just not very responsive.
Talk to Grandma.
Oh, sorry.
Go sneeze.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It says take the novel book from the drawer.
Yeah, but you might not be able to do that before you talk to your grandma. You know? So it's the same thing with playing Kalimba. You couldn't do that before you did the activity.
Maybe.
So. I love how you're just clicking even though the game usually tells you if you can talk to things.
Yeah, but is this supposed to be something more?
Yeah, but let's just drop it.
Okay.
It's gonna... Grandma's house is like a treasure chest. Okay. Because it contains old stuff. No, because the house has a lot of history and memories.
That's not what... I mean, maybe that's
to
what
some people, it's
Yeah.
a treasure twist, okay?
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You're not wrong. If you find something you like, you can keep it. I'll take that novel, thank you very much. On the cookie jar. Yay! Thank you, Grandma! Fucking high school student, I swear to God.
Takes, like, all the furniture.
Yeah. Mine now!
Yeah.
My house! Oh dear, I forgot.
Get out, Grandma, you're in my house.
Could you please get me the novel from the drawer over there? See, I told you.
Okay.
Okay! Go get it!
Maybe we can interact with something more now?
I don't know.
Oh, gotta
Doesn't
check.
seem like it.
I don't know, we'll see what happens.
No, you had to move a little bit further. There. Fucking knew it. I told you, Grandma!
Grandma dead.
I fucking told you. But would you listen?
We got a new item.
Oh no, you got a new item. Oh my god, it's a medal!
Yes. We'll put it on this one.
Yay.
Pearls.
She said, no.
She wants to be comfy now.
I'll walk for you.
Yes, please.
Grandma, why did you... told him. Grandma!
Grandma!
Grandma. Grandma, please wake up! Grandma, please! I see no injury, but she doesn't respond. I should go and ask our neighbors for help. You should call 911 or... 119, I think it actually is in Japan.
Getting an adult might not be the worst idea.
No.
And like,
I know.
I don't know how much they get taught the whole, call.
Oh, I didn't get to read that.
Nope. I clicked once, and then it just came and disappeared.
No, the text was already there.
It was already there?
Yes, it was already there.
Oh.
You clicked and it disappeared.
Oh.
Oh, well, she said something about, gonna get help now, Grandma. And then something broke.
I thought you already read that.
No. Uh-oh. You have to click. Eh? Click again. Oh my god, dang your rubber blood!
Holy shit!
Pepto blood!
Pearls.
You can't be on the keyboard, Pearls. Oh my god!
Did we die?
What happened? Grandma. Well, at least she has a phone right there. She can still call for help. Need help. My head hurt. Can't move. Too heavy. Wow, we both did. Yeah, that's what I said.
Maybe this is all a dream.
It looks like a dream, but it might be an old memory.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I meant present time.
Oh. Oh. Dreaming about university life. It'll never happen.
This is the afterlife or whatever. Or we're in a coma or something. I don't know. Oh, pearls, please. But yeah, let's hope the phone is still connected.
Oh, the telephone.
Telephone.
Good. I can call the hospital.
Hospital.
Wait. I don't know the hospital's phone number. I mean, fair. Japan is fucking weird. Grandma needs help. Is there something that can help me? Should look around. Oh. Grandma's precious notebook. Maybe the phone number's in there! Right. She always write down important things there. Birthdays, events, memories, and emergency numbers. It should have the hospital's number.
I know this is supposed to be like, back in the day, like 90s or something like that. Maybe this is even older, actually. It was kind of like the 90s in the present.
Or at least early zeros in the present. Could be too.
Late 90s, early zeros.
Yeah.
But I think probably 90s. So this would be maybe 80s?
Yeah.
Or early 90s. But they should have like a 3-digit number, right, to call?
Yeah. As I said, 119, I think is the number in Japan.
Do they not get taught about that?
I don't know. Come on, you can get it. can't reach it. Oh, fuck, we really are dead. Must reach it. A little bit more, please. Oh my god, tap. Come on. Tap. You can do it.
House.
Ah. Dook.
This is definitely a dream.
I mean, yeah.
We're dead.
Also, why the fuck is it this loud again?
I don't know.
It's so fucking loud. It's so weird.
It's loud.
Yeah.
Pearls.
I'm confused. I'm very confused. Oh, that was it.
Okay. Well, approximately an hour. We've been live for.
40 minutes, more like.
Yeah, but we've been live for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was cute.
Yeah.
There's definitely, like, she might have anxiety because of what happened to her grandmother and stuff, and herself.
Yeah, but her grandmother didn't die?
No, but traumatic events can lead to anxiety. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, actually thinking about it, because she had like the flip phone, then yeah, definitely like
For me, flip phone screen
probably
zeros.
like yeah, zeros, almost mid zeros.
Yeah, that's what it screens to me.
Yeah.
It just takes place somewhere in the zeros.
Yeah, as it's a little confusing with the old school, the first.
I think that's
version
just,
of the
you know,
Game Boy,
retro. I think that's all you need to.
At this point, we would also be using CDs rather than cassettes.
I still had cassettes though, so.
Yes.
In the zeros. So
I
it's not
wasn't.
unheard of.
I at least wasn't listening to music on cassettes.
I was.
I had CDs instead.
Yeah. I had a lot of cassettes actually, so
Okay.
I'm not surprised. She could have gotten those when she was younger and just keeps them.
I know.
You know.
I know.
So, considering she has a cassette player, she might just be into that.
I don't even know if my parents really used cassettes. I'm.
But
I would
those
assume
could also
so.
more be attuned to maybe the time period when she was younger. Who knows?
I don't know. And then there's a Tamagotchi, definitely still.
It was zeros.
Yeah.
It came out with
90s
zeros.
also zeros.
Yeah,
In Japan, it might be like mid 90s actually.
In 90s at the very least.
Yeah, the Rubik's Cube, obviously. Can move this around.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Some kind of orb with something in it.
Looks like a capsule. From a capsule toy machine.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Got him!
Oh well. Yeah, I guess we died.
We both died! End of game!
End of game. I didn't expect it to be that short, actually.
Some demos are really short and some are not. We've been through this before.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh well. I guess we'll take a break.
Yeah.
And set up the other game.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We shall be back shortly.
Remember, a break for us means a break for you. So get up, stretch, go to the toilet, get something to drink, get something to eat if you haven't eaten yet. And take your medicine if you need to.
Yeah.
So.
And clap the table like a capybara.
Yes. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Stay tuned. And we're back.
Yep.
Okay.
Ah, there we go.
There you go.
Got him.
Got there.
Got him.
Something tells me there is gayness happening.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yes. So, do you know anything about the game? Since you chose it.
Well, I know that the two in the middle are supposedly married and former magical girls. Now one of them works as a private eye, and they're going around solving murders from a serial killer.
Okay.
That's what I know.
Yep.
That's all I know.
Interesting. I would say they're probably the only one who's not really in a costume. That looks just more like a,
Well, if they're a private eye, then,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, compared to the others who are...
I would say the girl in the front with the green dress probably is just wearing a normal dress, honestly.
I don't know about
It
that.
doesn't look like a costume.
Why not?
I don't know, there's just not enough shit happening on it. It just looks like a normal dress.
I mean, we can't see what the front looks like, so
No.
it's a little hard to say. This is considering everyone else is like in a dress. So this one looks more like a uniform more than anything. But
well, if you start the game, we'll probably know.
Start to this.
In the beginning, there was only darkness! And from that darkness, two beings emerged. Benevolence and malice. From them, our universe was born. And within that universe, one small planet was chosen as their eternal battleground.
Of course.
What the fuck is the Cedarway Chronicles?
What is this, Diablo? High heavens and...
Yeah. The opposite of that?
The hell? I forget what it's called. High heavens and low hells?
The deep hells?
Deep hells?
And they're being out of physical form, and so they could not battle directly. No, they had to have vessels!
Cool.
And so a new species was born. This species would one day grow to include the proxy soldiers meant to fight their battle for them.
Cool.
Magical girls and serial murders, here we go! Malice was the first to create such soldiers. It reached out to the cruel, to the greedy, to the uncaring. It offered... Pearls, stop that! It offered them great power to reward for their service, but also bestowed a new form upon them. A twisted, monstrous form that reflected their true nature.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know! These monsters, bound to one day succumb fully to the transformation, and exist as no more than mindless beasts, came to be known by a single name.
Heartless.
Gosh. The consumed. Ah, close enough.
Yeah.
Heartless, unversed. I wouldn't put it behind Nomura to call another version of Heartless the consumed, honestly. These consumed lived normal lives by day, but embraced the cruelty by night. Their existence was kept a secret, so as to better facilitate their activities without resistance.
What was the song? Sailor Moon.
Fighting evil by midnight, winning love by daylight.
Was it midnight? Was it not moonlight?
No, I don't actually know. That particular part, I don't know.
Okay. You can't even sing it out?
I can't, I just don't want to right now because I'm trying to do this voice. It's kind of jarring.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to... whatever.
Benevolence saw these beasts and knew that there was only one way to combat them. Not by driving humans into paranoia and violence, but by creating warriors of its own. Magical girls! Here we go!
Because I was thinking, it's Sailor Moon, so therefore moonlight.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what it is.
Hopefully they were clever enough to do that.
I mean... wasn't it 4Kids that dubbed it? I don't fucking know.
Was it 4Kids? I don't know. Same as Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, wait.
Why did you click?
I don't know if there was some new tech. I don't know what happened.
Oh well. And so they were chosen to be these champions of light.
Yes, I think I skipped some text.
It is moonlight, yes.
Yeah.
Fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight.
Fighting evil by moonlight.
Yes.
Winning love by daylight.
You know more of it?
I know how the melody goes.
Oh. Never running from her, we'll fight. She is the one named Sailor Moon. That's what it is.
Okay. I haven't really, listened to it a lot.
No, I mean,
I don't think I ever
watched the English dub in my childhood, so
I don't think I ever saw it on TV.
it wasn't really in Danish TV much, no.
No.
It was there in the 90s, so if you were maybe 5-10 years older, maybe you would have watched it.
Maybe.
Because my
if
cousin
we had cable.
Yeah, my cousin Pernille grew up with it, so
Okay.
in television from time to time. Anyways. Benevolence came to them without deceit. It told them the truth of the universe. It told them of the dangers they would face by joining this battle.
This is a whole light against darkness kind of thing. Light dark thing.
All over again. What is this, Kingdom Hearts?
Don't trust either side.
No.
They're both evil.
Yeah.
Honestly. They're only fighting for their own benefit.
Yeah. Oh, fucking course, Benevolence is a fucking woman. Fucking knew it. That's why they chose girls to fight the evil. I don't know. None were forced to take up arms. Only those prepared to brave the dangers of battle for the sake of their fellow human beings took up this sacred calling.
Either that, or everyone who was chosen when they transformed turned into a girl if they're not already a girl.
Perhaps.
That would at least be interesting if it could choose both, but
yeah.
You will always turn into a girl when you transform.
What is this? Fucking Sailor Moon Starlights?
That happens there?
Yeah, because they're all like really, really like popular like 3 guys who sings and are idols and stuff when they come. And then they transform and they suddenly have a female body. And it's very easy to see because those clothes don't cover that much. Comparatively. So yes, there is gender bent there.
Okay. I didn't know it was Sailor Moon.
It is.
Okay.
These brave warriors were granted a new form of their own, but one that would not last. To make room for the next generation and to safeguard those whose powers might wane with age. Their form and abilities would disappear upon reaching 30 years of age! Damn it! It's the opposite of the wishes when you turn 30.
I mean, yeah, of course. When you turn 30, you are no longer of purity?
I don't know! Don't worry about that part.
Or, also... Actually, I don't know if 30 is even too old for the idol industry.
Today's idol industry, I would say no, but go back 5 years, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Then you graduate when you turn like 20, around 20.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, idols in Japan a few years ago were people who started when they were like 13.
Yeah, only
was
teenagers.
The most normal. Yeah, 15 was the most normal, and then once they turned adult, they were no longer considered like pure and cute and shit, even though that's a big fat fucking lie. But here we are.
Which part of it? That they were pure and cute before, or
they cannot be after?
Oh.
Anyways, as long as they had that power within them, as long as they felt the desire to defend the world from evil, they would be known as magical girls! I fucking knew it.
Magical girls!
For millennia, magical girls have worked together to protect our world from the forces of malice. While the world at large may never know them, these hidden warriors have saved countless lives.
How do they not know about them?
Well, it's like in Demon Slayer. Most people don't know about the demons. Because they're hiding, except for in the night when people just magically disappear.
Because
and ends up dead.
People are not awake at night?
Well, people are scared at night because but they don't really know about the demons' existences. It's baffling to you, innit?
Yeah, sure.
So, and for every war, it began with a single question. One that came first in a dream, then once again in the waking world. And Pearls is getting switches.
For whom do you fight?
Yeah. What is your name? Do you want to protect this world? I do. You have to click it. Click the word! You have to choose I do!
Lock and key!
Woohoo! Go in!
Huh?
I guess you're gonna have to voice someone. So you're Sherry, I guess. The main character.
They might have the deepest voice.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, whatever. You done here? If I don't get my team on the scene soon, CBD is gonna have my ass. And dealing with them on a good day is already torture. Fuck snap.
I don't know. CPD, so a police department.
Yeah.
C.
Don't worry about it. Something to do with magical girls, I assume.
Not well. Usually, it is to indicate what city it's in.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just city police department.
Yeah, I don't know. Central police department? I don't fucking know.
You know, something generic.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you where we are. I sigh and roll my eyes. The only thing worse than a case I can't crack is one where I have to deal with the cops. But I guess it's par for the course when you're looking for a serial killer.
Locked room killer added to your data.
Of course it's a locked room mystery.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised.
I wish I could tell them to piss off and let me focus.
Piss off!
Piss off! Go get pissed. But a night in jail and a very worried wife were enough to keep me from trying that again. At least Nad is nice enough to let me check out the scene, but that doesn't make up for the dirty looks I get from everyone else here. So,
okay. I heard that, yeah.
I suppose Nad is some kind of officer?
I don't know.
I guess they're not a fan of some punk doing their job for them. Give me a few minutes. I want to inspect the body again.
Well, that's that. Just hurry it up. And for fuck's sake, wear some gloves this time. You don't wear gloves, Jerry?
For fuck's sake!
For fuck's sake, wear some damn gloves in it! Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, not listening.
I can't explain to them why I need to touch things directly to use my powers on them, or why every time I do, I can't help but think of how this all started. What? Or why every time I'm confused.
Just continue.
Okay. Do you get this?
Kinda,
Sentence?
but
Okay.
I assume we're gonna get some context at some point.
It was easier when I was a kid. Back then, all it took was a drop pen to find a consumed layer. Right, yes, consumes. Dealing with humans or hurting other humans is much harder. Not to mention more depressing. Can I have the room for a second?
Are you seriously asking me to leave you alone in a crime scene? Seriously?
Yes. Seriously. Nat sighs and throws up her arms. She owes me and she knows it.
Ha! Got him!
Got him! He's nuts!
Fine, but if you breathe a word of this to anyone, the next crime scene is gonna be at your house. What are they, British? Sure fucking sounds like it.
They sure aren't exactly... Well... There's a bit of tension, that's for sure.
Natasha Rubinsky added to your data.
For all Nat's bluster, I'll take dealing with her over dealing with actual cops any day of the week. At least she can't get away with attacking me.
That reminds me, we can probably look at some of the data and
That's kind of what I was thinking.
because we have Sherry Cohen, a former magical girl turned private eye. Sherry Cohen has served as the owner and sole employee of Cohen Investigations for the past 5 years. Sherry doesn't miss the magical girl life as much as her friends do. After they retired at the end of high school, she chose to focus on her education rather than attempting to recapture her former glory. Sherry graduated with a degree in psychology in 2012 and acquired her master's degree in 2014. When gay marriage was legalized in Illinois, oh my god, they're in America! In Illinois, later that year, she married her high school sweetheart, Keely Takada. I suppose she looks prim and proper enough to be Japanese in an American's eye. With whom she'd been in a relationship for the last 8 years. Now a married woman, Sherry chose to forgo establishing her own practice in favor of becoming a private investigator. Why? Because out of some sense of obligation to her past, or perhaps because it was a lot easier to launder money that way. Ability. Sherry's spirit reflection grants her limited clairvoyance when touching an inanimate object. By concentrating, she can track the object's movements, status, and other factors over a 40-hour period.
48.
Yeah, I don't know why I just said 40-hour. 48-hour period. The tracking details are most accurate within the first 24 hours. Weapon. The Purification Pistol!
Holy fuck!
It's American, bitch!
Oh my god, I got a gun!
I mean, they are in Illinois. It's an accurate and extremely powerful weapon at mid to long range, using liquid magic stored in a barrel. I mean, we did see when we opened the game that they used some battle assets CG, so I was like, is there gonna be battles in this? I suppose, there could be.
Yeah.
Sherry can fire energy balls of various sizes to inflict major damage to a consumed weak points. While already a powerful weapon, Sherry's own mastery of marksmanship makes it even deadlier. We've got Natasha Rubinsky. A forensic scientist, that's what she is, specializing in on-site crime investigation.
Hey.
Natasha Nad Rubinsky is Sherry's longtime acquaintance and key source of information about police activity in the city. While the two are far from friends, Sherry's consistent ability to get results and Nat's authority to keep the cops away from her make for some very effective teamwork. Nat is aggressive, argumentative, caustic, and an overall pain in the ass. But at least she's got enough common sense to know what it takes to get results. Doesn't mean she's gonna be friendly about it though.
I have some gripes with the UI. Over here it makes perfect sense. Like you have the highlights of the text and then the background and whatnot, so you can easily see what are you on. Over here, on the other hand,
no, you can't see it. No, it's just darker for some reason when you're on it.
It's darker when you're on it. It should be flipped around so it's light the one you're on. That would be easier to distinguish.
Yeah, it would.
Rather than dark to light. So, because I always get confused, like, wait, which one am I on?
I like how we have some known variables over there. Same perp, multiple victims, no known method of entry, no physical evidence left by the killer. Apparently we know that about the crime. The lockroom killer. The lockroom killer, also known as the Phantom Slasher. I mean, that's a Jack the Ripper name if I ever saw one. It's a serial killer that's been terrorizing Chicago for weeks.
Chicago.
Of course. Now we know exactly where in Illinois they are.
Yeah.
With the police uninterested in
That's why
protecting
it was
the people.
CPD.
Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe it was Chicago, but I was like,
What are the odds?
yeah.
Police, protecting the people. Nat reached out to Sherry after the third killing to ask for help. Each of the grisly murder scenes have 3 things in common. A battered body, a locked door, and a near total lack of evidence. How many more lies will they claim before Sherry can solve the case? Well, we're probably not gonna fucking solve it in this demo. Cohen household. Small but cozy 2-story home where Sherry and Keely have lived for the past 5 years. Thanks to Keely's very successful career, the 2 women were able to buy the home outright rather than rent. Sherry isn't much for furnishing, but Keely has taken to making sure the place really feels like theirs. Just Don't ask her where she got the fancier decor. Alright.
Okay.
Okay! Sure thing, Bubby.
Which is a lot more than I could say for Chicago's finest. Bunch of pricks.
Okay.
She walks out with a huff, leaving me to work. As soon as she's gone, I remove one of my gloves and close my eyes. My powers of clairvoyance only work on inanimate objects. I was 15 when I first learned that it includes corpses.
Yeah. So that includes corpses. You can say that. It's
Yeah.
more of a speech thing than a written thing.
At least it was a rarity back then. Back when I was actually saving lives, helping people, as opposed to whatever I do now. With a sigh, I reach out and put my hand on the victim's body. Turn back the clock. Bring the past to me so I might see the truth. For the sake of the innocent.
Oh my god, Science Gate!
Sure.
Reflection in progress, a few hours ago.
Visions of the victim's last 24 hours fill my mind. I can't see the finer details the way I could when I was younger, but I'm still able to track his movements and activities through the time period. I call the power spirit reflection. Most of the time, anyway. Some days I tend to call it shitty clairvoyance. Instead, it's not an inaccurate name. For starters, I can only see backwards, and even then, it's not nearly as powerful as real clairvoyance would be. All I can do is track an object's movements and positions over the last 24 to 48 hours. If I had the murder weapon on hand, it'd be easier. Or it'd be easy. I could find out where it came from and get a vague idea of who'd held it.
Stop it, Pearls!
But there's only so much I can tell from a corpse. I know this is his house and that he hadn't left home today. I can see him moving from room to room.
Ah!
Then I see him struggling. His movements grow erratic in the living room. He tries to fight back. But it's not enough.
Death!
My eyes snap open as I yank my hand away, but the image doesn't leave my head. It'll probably be there for the rest of the day.
I mean, you know, fair enough.
I wipe off my hands and rub my temples. And maybe tug in your shirt?
No, that's a fashion statement, okay?
Okay.
Doesn't make sense when you're working, but whatever.
No.
This is an anime character, clearly.
The same familiar questions filling my mind. I mean, they're not a professional, so...
I mean, they are professional private eye. So there still needs to have
private
some
eye,
level of decorum here.
What am I doing here? Why am I still getting myself involved in this shit? I've got a master's degree, for fuck's sake.
No, for God's sake. Could have been either, honestly.
Yeah. I could be working at a hospital. Hell, I could have my own practice. I haven't been a magical girl for more than a decade, but I'm still getting myself wrapped up in mysteries. And what happens when I lose my powers next year? Am I just gonna screw around in crime scenes and make wild guesses? It's not like these are new thoughts, but they've gotten worse lately. Especially today. It's her day.
It's her day.
After all. My enhanced self-doubt is cut short by Nat slamming the door open again, looking at me with annoyance.
Time's up. They're sending me and my team in now.
Fine by me. I'm done here.
Already solved the case and saved the day, Sherlock.
Oh, totally.
They're both asses towards each other. Nice.
I'll have Moriarty in handcuffs for you by tomorrow morning. She doesn't respond, just jerking her hand toward the door in the universal gesture of
Get the
fuck out.
Get the hell out of here!
I stand up and step back as her usual band of masked forensic guys file into the room. Nat glares at me as I continue to look around, blatantly ignoring her demands that I leave them be. It's not like it's illegal for me to be here, but her team has complained enough about me interfering. Enough already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sherry, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Fine, I'm going. If the full forensic team is coming in, then the cops are sure to follow, and they'd be all too pleased to make me a scapegoat. I must have some nerve trying to actually solve the crime instead of finding some poor bastard to pin it on.
No one doesn't like the police.
Sure, they don't understand my methods, but I've still got a better track record than any of their esteemed detectives. Besides, I'm in no hurry to tell them that my method is being a former magical girl. They think I'm weird enough as is. Not like I care what they think, but still. I don't actually miss fighting Consumed, but sometimes I feel like I'd rather be risking my life fighting monsters than dealing with cops.
Fair enough.
I think you mean pigs. At least then, I was saving lives instead of just picking up the pieces.
As they say.
Mm-hmm. The wind whips against my face as I drive home, but I don't feel it. I'm too preoccupied with thoughts of getting some rest when I get there. 15 minutes later, I barely make it to the couch before my aching muscles protest. Even though the sore back and knee pain, something about the case I just left doesn't sit well with me. But I can't figure out what it is. It's not like I haven't dealt with a murder before. Hell, I've even dealt with multiple murders before. Maybe it's a lack of evidence? Nothing from my powers and nothing from the surroundings. Entry point, murder, a weapon, any physical indication that someone else had entered the house. None of it. But that's not new either. There are plenty of cases where the cops ruined the scene before I had a chance to get there. My mind keeps turning, checking every possibility before discarding it. Logically, there's no real reason for me to feel so uneasy this time around. But I can't shake the feeling that something's off. Eventually I shut my eyes, with a resigned sigh. All I have are maybes, and I'm really sick of maybes. If I could just find one certainty. My train of thought grinds to a halt as I look toward the source of the sudden splashing sound. It isn't raining or anything like it, rather it's coming from right outside the door. Hello? It's me. However the song goes.
I'm a strange pinkish liquid, and I'm alive.
I sit up to find a puddle of strange pinkish liquid seeping under the door. I glance across the floor without any trace left behind. If I didn't know any better, I'd be freaking out. Is
that a wife?
The door was unlocked, you know. You could have just come in normally. A voice emanates from the puddle. A very cute voice.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that? Hello there.
As I watch the liquid come together into one point and begins to solidify, rising into a pitter before taking the shape of a beautiful woman. Long black hair streams down the newly formed head as the remaining facial features take their place. Keely's eyes open, and her mouth forms into a mischievous smile.
There's no way I'm going to let my last year of shapeshifting pass me by without at least a few pranks. That one is a classic after all.
If by classic you mean grossing me out for over a decade, then yes.
What a power to have. Turn into pinkish goo, just glide around.
Yeah. It is certainly a classic.
That's exactly what I mean. Billy Cohen, and into your dada.
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 I stood up and made room for her on the couch, patting the cushion beside me. Welcome home, baby. I lean my head back as she bends down to kiss me, the warmth of her lips offering welcome comfort. I never really feel at home unless she's here with me. As soon as her lips part, she hops onto the couch to sit down next to me, resting her head against my shoulder and wrapping her arm around mine. Why am I getting nauseous?
I don't know.
Maybe it's just sickly sweet love stuff.
Come on, it's cute.
Not that I have anything against romance in, stories and such.
No.
Media. I just don't want it for myself. Really. We both let out a contented sigh in unison. This is the best part of the day. How was your day?
Not too eventful. My Mark was home, so I had to settle for just looking around the place. I think I'll go back to whatever is in his safe this weekend. What is your job, my lady?
Wait, you don't know what he's got in there?
This guy's one of those rich executive types, so I'm sure it's something good. Besides, finding out is the fun part. It's not always about the money, you know.
Is he the thief?
I don't! A detective and a thief!
That's why you're the best in business, baby.
Aw, thank you, sweetie! Maybe she's like working for uncovering corruption. I don't fucking know.
Maybe she's working for what are they called? Fucking tax thingy.
Yeah, I know, like tax evasion stuff.
Yeah. The fuck are they called?
No, never mind. Just read the line.
Oh, okay. She gives me another kiss before snuggling closer to me. You'd never be able to tell by looking at her that she's one of the most notorious cat burglars in Chicago.
Never mind. She's a thief.
Well, shit. Then again, that's part of why she gets away with it. Of course, being a shapeshifter doesn't hurt either.
You make any progress on the case today?
Then what is she gonna do when she no longer has that power?
I don't know! They're both questioning that, you know?
I sigh, wishing I could just forget today's visions. This job would be a lot easier if they didn't linger in my mind for so long. Well, that's called a mental state, my dude. Nothing useful. Yet another locked room mystery, just like the others. Either this guy's really good, or I'm losing my touch faster than I thought.
Don't say that, sweetie. There's never been a case Sherlock Cohen can't solve, right? Sherlock Cohen, sure.
I don't know. It's more than just being stumped. I just feel kind of burned out, you know?
I don't know. My theory is that the murderer is a magical girl. Because that would be so ironic for this kind of universe they've created here.
Why not a consumed?
Because that's fucking normal.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Like, it's the one in the pink dress.
It's like you used their powers to get in without, leaving any physical evidence behind. Killed them with their power without leaving a murder weapon behind. Just exited with their power again. Why not? It seems perfectly possible.
Yeah. Like, I'm not sure I even have the energy to see this case through. And putting up with the cops makes it even worse. Keely kisses my cheek. I can tell she's trying to hide the worry in her eyes for my sake, even though she knows she doesn't have to.
Maybe you should retire early, honey. I know you're sick of dealing with them, and I've napped more than enough to set us up with a comfortable nest egg. I love how she speaks like it's totally normal to be a cat burglar.
I juggle, running my fingers through her hair and kissing her forehead. And lose my chance to whine to you when I get home? Never. We both laugh at that one before settling into silence. I don't know how I'd make it through the day if I couldn't look forward to cuddling at the end of it.
Maybe tomorrow you and I could go over the details of the case again? 2 hits are better than 1. And you know how good I am with murders. What?
Don't say it like that. You sound like a serial killer.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge! Sorry. I do not. Besides, you know I'm more of a serial thriller. Thriller. That's what I was thinking about.
That was awful. Like, really awful.
You're just jealous you didn't come up with it first.
You'd think that after 12 years, her sense of humor would have improved. It hasn't. She's not wrong about being helpful, though.
Is she into true crime, is that why?
Probably. I mean, who isn't? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no!
I might be good at putting together evidence in a pattern and drawing conclusions, but she's always been good at seeing the tiny details I miss without her. I just always feel a bit guilty when I bring her in. She's got her own job and making her own...
She's got her own job of stealing from rich people!
And making her do mine too feels unfair, but maybe this is me being stubborn.
If you need me to break into the station and find out if they're keeping anything from you, I'm more than happy to. They'll never catch me anyways! It's not like it'd be the first time.
That was nearly 10 years ago. With those inflated police budgets, security would be way tighter than it was before.
Who's gonna fucking question
think so.
Who's gonna question a pink fucking puddle?
Cameras, more guards, that sort of stuff. And you almost got caught last time, remember?
Are you saying that I've gotten worse?
Yes. No way. I'm just saying that they've gotten better. A lot better.
Yeah, you never know until you try. I bet I could do it. I bet I could do it. Oh shit.
I gave her a kiss on the cheek before shaking my head. What happened to the shy little high school girl that always looked before she leaped?
Oh, her? I hear she got a lot less shy when she married a real troublemaker.
A troublemaker, huh?
The worst kind.
I lift her head up and kiss her again, much deeper this time. One of my hands moved to her side, drifting up and down her abdomen.
She pregnant?
But before I can go any further, she pulls away with a frown.
Oh no! We'll have to save this for later, honey. I need to get dinner started before Nina shows up. Who the fuck is Nina?
One of the
2 girls on the cover.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, of course. Shit. I completely forgot. Shit! Fucking god dogs! If I let that slip, she'll never let me hear the end of it. And on today of all days.
Oh, it's her day, right?
This case must be weighing on me even more than I thought. I've never forgotten about how important today is before now. It'll be good to have her here, though. Maybe it'll be the distraction I need. Even if it is interrupting another kind of distraction. In that case, I should probably go shower. I smell like a crime scene.
I like your crime scene smell, though.
And you think Nina would too?
I mean, yeah.
That's fair. I stand and stretch, letting out a long yawn. Hopefully a little cold water to the face will keep me awake through dinner. I owe her that much. Yeah.
Yeah, you should go to sleep. Go sleep, Val.
Go get some rest.
We know how early it is for you.
Yeah, I'm also tired.
Yeah.
I want to sleep. But can I sleep?
No, yet, no.
No. You gonna need any help with dinner?
I'll be okay. You can go ahead and clean yourself up.
As I head toward the stairs and start to climb up, Keely calls out to me.
Hey, sweetie?
Yeah, babe.
This is very American. The way they talk to each other.
Bye!
Bye! I love how they have both of them.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that shy little girl married that troublemaker.
You and me both, honey. You and me both. So no, she wasn't pregnant.
No, it was.
They were just...
They were heating up for something.
Well, one of them was.
Yeah. And then the other one was like, "No, we have guests coming, remember?" And you're like, "All right, shit, damn it,
shit, fucking Nina."
God damn it, fucking Nina.
By the time I'm done showering, most of my stress has melted away. I can't fully get the image of the crime scene out of my head, but it only comes in flashes now. The house, the blood, the frantic movements of the victim. Using spirit reflection always leaves me with some kind of after image, but at least that helps when it comes to studying details. I towel off and throw on a clean shirt before heading downstairs. As soon as I do, the smell of my wife's cooking vanishes those last few lingering flashes. All I can think about now is how much I want to dig into some udon. Udon! It's incredible how delicious her cooking has gotten lately.
There you are. I was starting to worry that you'd fallen asleep in there.
No such luck. After the day I've had, I wouldn't mind a little shower nap. She giggles and turns her head toward me, giving me one of those little smiles that still make my heart flutter before going back to her preparations. Gosh, she's gorgeous.
Oh my god, I love her!
Okay, it's getting a bit much.
Yeah. Don't worry too much about being tired. Nina might as well be a natural shot of espresso. Okay.
Is she high energy or something like that? Oh, is she already here?
Not just yet. But I'm sure she'll show up any second. You know how she likes to travel.
Well, hopefully she gives me enough time to do this.
Another kiss!
I move behind her, wrapping my arms around her waist and brushing my lips against her neck. She rewards me with a small yelp of surprise before letting out another giggle.
I still have to finish before she gets here. She can wait.
She can wait. Kisses first.
Yeah. Oh, she's that kind of girl, I see.
Yep.
Oh my god, sure. Can you stop being gay for like 2 seconds so Kiki can get some of that in a bowl? I'm starving. She's real valley girl.
Yeah. Just look at her expression.
Yeah, she said that and she's like, can you stop being like gay for like 2 seconds?
Like, for real?
Yeah, oh my god.
For realsies? We both trail around in unison and to come face to face with Nina. I sputter and let out a cough, a bit embarrassed about being caught in a moment of sappiness. As we face her, she breaks into a massive grin and lets out a squeal of delight. As always, her excitement is infectious enough to help me get over my initial embarrassment at being caught in the act.
I assume that's what she means by shot of espresso. Got another profile!
We also haven't looked at our wife.
Nope. Alright, Keely Cullen, hobby knitting, favorite food, takoyaki.
Oh, they're born the same year.
Yeah. At first glance, you could be forgiven for thinking Keely Cohen. Ne Takada.
I assume this is American date.
Yes, I would assume so.
So they're just 2 months apart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is a fairly typical housewife. That's entirely by design, of course. As one of the most successful cat burglars in Chicago, things are a little easier for Keely if she looks utterly normal. It certainly worked out well for her so far. Given her much greater attachment to their days as magical girls, Keely refused to abandon her abilities as she entered adulthood. It wasn't long after she graduated high school that she realized how suited her shapeshifting abilities were to thievery, and didn't hesitate to take advantage of that fact. Damn. Went from saving people to stealing. Making sure to steal only from the ultra-rich, Keely found herself with the oh-so-rare job that manages to be fun and pays well. She even gets to choose her own hours. And when she reaches 30, she'll be able to retire and spend the rest of her life in comfort with her beloved wife. But can she really let that life go so easily? Ability. Keely's mass manipulation allows her to stretch, alter, and otherwise manipulate her own physical form. This can be as major as flattening herself to slide under a door, or as subtle as altering her own fingerprints so as to not leave evidence at a crime scene. Damn, she'd also be the ultimate killer, wouldn't she? Just saying. The ability's only major weakness is that it is incapable of any change that would affect her base mass weight.
I do the monkey puppet eye thingy, you know, where it's like,
yeah. Yeah. Weapon: the lash of judgment. It's a long, flexible, yet extremely durable whip. Damn.
Sorry, Pearls. Sorry. It's okay.
She's a sadist, I see. While capable of injuring consumed at close range...
Or just a dom.
Yeah.
Don't have to be sadist.
No. With its powerful slashes and surprising weight, its primary function is to capture and restrain consumed so Keely's teammates can dish out heavier damage. As a support weapon, it's best suited for coordinated use.
Yeah.
Then we've got Nina Alinkar.
And for some reason it doesn't... Okay.
Yeah. Hobby racquetball. Favorite food, strawberry cheesecake. I'm not surprised by that. She's very pink.
And she just had her birthday. No.
No. Her birthday is the day before Keely. It's the 7th of March. Where Nina was the 6th, right? Yeah, 6th of March. It's the 10th of March today, so everyone's had their birthday.
Yeah. What? I don't understand. Wasn't there something about Keely turning 30 soon?
No. Both Sherry and Keely are turning 30 soon.
I mean, yeah, I can see that.
Sherry also talked about that she would turn 30 next birthday. The coming birthday.
Okay. Right.
So they're both turning 30.
I don't know. I thought it was like within a few days of now that she was gonna, turn 30. But oh well.
Nina expectations. Excitable hockey. Very, very loud. Alright. Nina Alinkar has always been a star. Sherry's childhood friend was dazzling crowds during talent shows as early as elementary school. By the time she graduated high school, she was already being scouted by multiple talent agencies. Her debut album, Rhinestone Reminiscence, was released in 2010 and became an instant nationwide hit. Now, in the process of preparing for her 4th album, Forever Young... Nice one there, Nina. Nina spent the entirety of her 20s in the spotlight and loving it. Despite this, Nina's days as a magical girl are still fresh in her mind. The style of her original magical girl outfit and graceful movements stemming from years of combat both played a large role in her developing career. It remains to be seen how much those fundamental elements stay with her when she becomes the first of the group to lose her powers.
What? Clearly we're the first. Well, clearly we're the first, because we're the 7th of January. Right? Yeah. It's the same year.
I don't know what fucking system this is.
Or is it not American?
No, that might not be then, because then it'd be...
So
that
July,
would be the 1st of July. Yeah,
and
in June.
June.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So it's okay.
So it's a fucking normal system.
This is happening in America, so I imagine
also,
it would be America. The
but
American
maybe it's not produced
fucked
in
up system.
Maybe the dev science station in America. I don't fucking know. Anyways, ability. One of the most powerful and versatile abilities around, Nina's recollection step allows her to teleport to any human being she's previously made physical contact with.
Oh.
So that's why they were like, is she here yet? Nah! You know how she likes to travel even though she doesn't need to.
Bitch, I'm here!
No! She literally likes to come and travel, not using her powers for it.
Oh,
It's fucking weird. That's how I understood that.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
While these days she mostly uses it to avoid the paparazzi, it also allows her to jump from teammate to teammate in battle in order to reach better angles of attack without putting herself at risk. With such an overwhelming tactical advantage, it's no wonder she ended up team leader. Weapon. Despite its non-threatening appearance, the cutie slicer is wickedly sharp. Blade can cut through just about anything. As a result, Nina is the heaviest hitter in the group at close range. Its wide horizontal swipes takes advantage of the consume's slow movement speed, letting her slice off limbs with ease. You do not want to be in the receiving end of this one.
Wait. Hang the fuck up. Not only is she fucking agile as fuck, she teleports, but she's also a heavy hitter?
Sounds about right.
That sounds fucked up. That's not fair. At all. Oh, well, they did say she was, quite powerful. Yeah, those powerful and versatile abilities. Yeah. So, yeah. I can certainly see that.
That's all we have.
Yeah, still is. Okay. Before we get a chance to speak, she bounds over to pull us into a gigantic hug.
I missed you both so much. Next time I go on a tour, I'm taking you with me. No arguing. Sure.
She should have green flames.
What?
Surely. No, Keely, sorry.
What?
She should have green flames.
Green flames?
She's green, like...
Oh.
Shigo.
Nope.
I don't know, she just reminds me of Shigo. Because of her, color palette. She's even,
she's pretty...
fair-skinned.
Yeah.
Like Shigo. Good to see you again, Nina. But maybe you could use the door next time? So, no, she is teleporting.
Okay. No goddamn way. As long as I can teleport, I'm never touching a door in my life.
Okay. I pat her back, and she squeezes us even tighter. She's got me grinning too now.
You missed you too. I can't believe how long it's been. 2 years, 73 days, 18 hours, and 12 minutes. That's 2 years, 73 days, 18 hours, and 10 minutes. Too long! 2 minutes. That was all. The difference between those two numbers.
Yeah. But I don't know if you can say, like, it's 3 minutes over. Because it counts at 10.
What?
I don't know how to... She says it's like, 10 minutes too long, and it has been 12.
Then it's 2. That's how that works. Yes. Yes.
What if it's a 10 that is too long, and then you also have 11?
No, you don't even have to think that way. It's 2 minutes.
But...
No. Especially this girl would not make that argument.
I don't know. Did you seriously... I like that I fucking... that I mixed the two names together. Or it must be in like another game where we know a character named Shirley. Or maybe a series or something.
I know in the Great Ace Attorney's fan translation, Iris called Sherlock for Shirley.
Oh, well. Did you seriously keep track of it down to the minute?
Oh no, I'm 100% fucking with you right now. You really thought though.
Wow. She releases a hug, winking at me with another grin.
23 years and you're still falling for the obvious ones. Get it together, sure.
Itchy.
Oh no, are you itchy?
No.
So it's Pearls, I see.
23, so they've known each other since they were like
6, 7 years old.
7 years old, yeah.
6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
They did say that Sherry and Nina were childhood friends, so.
True. So she keeps track of that one, huh? No wonder I fell for it.
No, Nina. Play nice. At least you don't want seconds on Udon, that is. Udon.
Nina bats her eyelashes and gives Keely the most innocent face she can muster. It's pretty good.
I'll be good, Mom. I promise.
Wait.
I'm a year younger than you.
What?
Now you're like, let me go look at those photos again.
1990. 1990. A month apart.
Don't worry about it. I think we should just not worry about it anymore.
What the fuck? I am massively confused right now. Oh well.
Yeah, but you've got like big mom energy, you know? Is that a compliment? Duh. I know you two aren't exactly hip to modern lingo anymore, but that one's pretty obvious. Fucking love me now, right?
As it's supposed to be good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big mom energy, that's a good thing. You know?
If you're into MILFs, yeah.
It's always a good thing.
Okay.
Just fucking look at Zombie Cleo.
Pearls?
You went back in time. Oh my god! What is happening? Well, it went back in time, so you can. Luckily, you can play it again.
Well, it's good to know we can do that. Jesus Christ. Pearls?
Pearls, no!
Stay away from the keyboard, please.
Yes.
You say that like you're not 30. Well, she's not. Otherwise, she can't teleport. Right? I don't fucking get it.
I'm so confused.
What? No,
Pearls, no, not the keyboard. No!
She's so angry.
She wants to go over there.
Okay.
There you go. No keyboard for you anymore.
Well, now you can walk all over the keyboard as much.
Yeah.
Nina huffs, gives me a goofy scowl while Keely goes back to finishing up dinner. Oh, right.
Yeah, I'm 29, sure. I've still got a month before I turn into an old lady. I'm going to make the most of it. All three of us are.
I think I got confused because she called her Sure.
Yeah. It's a shorten of Sherry. But I just can't see her call her Cher. Sounds weird, so I'm just like,
No,
she must call her Sure.
No, it's Cher if it's there's the apostrophe over the E.
Yeah,
It's
it's just because, you know,
right?
Sherry, and then you would shorten that to Cher, but it sounds stupid, so I just went with Sure.
I'm actually unsure right now.
Don't worry about it.
Because I'm thinking of the singer, Cher.
Yeah.
So you're staying in Chicago all month then?
You better believe it. I'm off tour for the next 3 months. We're gonna tear this shit up.
I don't have the heart to tell her that Keely and I have long since passed tearing up shit, the tearing up shit phase. But even if we can't keep up with Nina's speed, I'm sure we'll have plenty of fun. The way we used to. Before
shit hit the fan!
Before the illness. Or something, I don't know.
Yeah. Sweetie, can you grab a few bowls for us? Nobody's going to be tearing up anything on an empty stomach.
Not the
I love how
bowels.
she's all fucking for it. It's only Sherry who's like, I don't know about this, but whatever.
I mean, we don't know what she's thinking. So.
No.
Nina bowls to her chair and sits down, vibrating in excitement.
She's like a fucking chihuahua. I wouldn't be surprised if she had one, actually. I really wouldn't.
Fucking hate chihuahuas.
I mean, they're adorable, but damn are they aggressive.
The biggest issue is not so much the chihuahuas themselves, it's just the people who get the chihuahuas don't know how to fucking raise a dog.
Yeah, that's true. Because they get pampered all their lives.
It's an accessory item.
Yeah, they're like in the back and be like, come on with mom.
Instead of an actual pet.
Yeah.
And that's the issue.
Yeah.
So they don't get any like upbringing or any fucking training.
Nope.
I swear she's about to start drooling. I bless my wife. My wife! My wife! My wife! Grabbing us bowls and giving her a quick kiss before sitting down.
Dinner is served.
I hope you like human.
I hope you like the udon I made. It was made very specifically with the guy I killed, like, yesterday. Fucking hell.
Keely's cooking is as delicious as ever. Nina certainly seems to feel the same way, eating her way through 2 packed bowls before I'm even halfway through my first.
Jesus.
It's like me. She's like I do.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes when I'm like really into the food, I just
Which she
shout
is
out.
in this situation, so
Exactly.
I assume she also, like, you know, being an idol and stuff, I assume that she does a lot of, like,
pearls,
training and stuff, so
health, diets, and whatnot.
yeah, but also just, you know, moving it all around, doing lots of dance and shit like that.
She probably has a good appetite because of it.
So I would assume she also just has a good appetite compared to other people who are just not moving that much. I would assume that while Sherry, you know, does walk from place to place, she doesn't walk nearly as much.
Oh, okay. Some people also just has big appetites.
Yeah.
In between mouthfuls, she tells us stories about life on tour, moving from place to place, dealing with crowds of fans, performing in front of hundreds of people. Sorry.
And she also yawned because she's so goddamn tired. Sorry.
It makes her job seem easy by comparison.
To each their own. They're difficult in different ways.
You're dealing with dead people?
Yeah.
Isn't really an easy thing, but whatever. I'd probably crash and burn after a few months.
Because you're not interested in being a fucking model and idol and whatever the fuck she is.
No. You're not born to be that.
Nope.
Born to be wild. But she's been going at it for nearly a decade now, and despite everything, she's still the same old Nina.
Yeah, she doesn't look anywhere near fucking 30.
No. She looks like she's 18.
Yeah.
The Nina I grew up with, still bursting with energy, still driven to stand out from the crowd, and still full of love for us.
At least she's a nice kind of valley girl.
I have a question about her ability.
She can teleport to any human being she's previously made physical contact with.
So it doesn't matter how long it's been.
No.
So she just racks up a fuck ton of people she can teleport to. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Hey, if that's what you gotta do to evade the paparazzi, that's what you gotta do.
That makes it way more powerful than I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, okay, well... that there was some kind of reset to it or
No,
something?
apparently not.
Cheapest.
I think that's a reason why she became the leader. As they said.
The Nina I grew up with. Still, did I read this?
No.
No. Still bursting with energy, still driven to stand out from the crowd, and still full of love for us. I've always admired that ambition of hers, even though I was the only one who she'd known since we were kids. She was still the one who brought us together to form a team.
Team.
There's no I in team.
No, in Japanese there is.
Fuck. Well, we're not in Japan.
Team.
We're not in Japan.
No, I know, but it's called a team. So
yeah.
There's eyes in it. It's beautiful. Oh, Chiyoko! You leave her alone, okay? I can see your eyes, they're very big. She's allowed to be there, okay?
Everyone else was...
She was just about to jump and saw that.
Everyone else was ready to rally around the girl with a big dream and a bigger attitude. Hell, I'm not even sure if I would have been able to ask Keely out without Nina pushing me to go for it.
She's a value with a heart.
I like that now we're just sitting here.
Yeah.
There's less, like, you know, singular color to each person. They're more, like, normal colored.
Yeah. It's probably, you know, it's easy to evoke a specific kind of, like, tone and atmosphere.
Yeah. Most likely.
Yeah.
But we also don't have the jacket on, which gave us a blue tone and whatnot.
Yeah.
No wonder she got scouted right out of high school. Being a star was her dream, and her dreams always came true.
That was a bird?
That, and the fact that she's got one hell of a voice too. Although it would be nice if she didn't use it to yell so much when I'm sitting a few feet away from her. After we've all had our fill, I head to the kitchen and grab a bottle of whiskey.
Nice.
Gotta drink, because we're adults, right?
I mean, a glass once in a while is good when you have company over. It's not every day that Nina is here.
No. And 3 glasses. Keely and I don't drink very often, but this is a cause for celebration, in one way at least. One way.
Old-fashioned whiskey!
Oh.
OMG, you read my mind! Nothing like a little nightcap before I go. Okay.
Like, wasn't there supposed to be voices?
I don't know. Whatever, who cares? You're lucky there are no laws against teleporting under the influence. That's because they don't know.
Also, I don't know how that would really... I mean...
You could teleport to the wrong place.
That's
maybe.
what I'm... that was like my thought. That was like, that's probably the only thing that can really go wrong, but...
Yeah.
Teleport to someone while they're in a bath or sitting on the toilet or whatever else. I don't know.
Where you intended to go is not where you end up.
Teleport to someone who's in prison.
Yeah. Well, OMG, hi.
OMG, hi, bye.
JK, bye. Hey. Oh, please. You act like I actually listened to some square's rules. How, according to the rules, I was supposed to have dinner with some record label suits tonight. You're not going to get in trouble for blowing them off on our account, are you? Psst, don't worry. It's not like I was anybody that mattered. Besides, being here tonight is way more important than spending a night pretending to care about branding.
You say after been going at this for a decade? What?
Maybe that's exactly why she knows that family, basically, at this point, I would assume, is more important than
maybe
branding.
I don't know.
Well, another chance will come for her.
I suppose.
Or she might have realized it because that's how the item industry works.
But this is in America, though.
Yeah, that can still be how it works. right instead of going down on the glasses.
Nina looks down at her glass, her expression suddenly darkening.
Especially tonight, you know.
I just nod and start pouring out drinks. We've been dancing around tonight's special occasion since Nina arrived, but I know that couldn't last forever. Keely looks down at the table, swirling her drink and letting out a wasteful sigh.
How old would she be now? 27? Oh, maybe a magical girl that died many years ago. That's what I think.
20?
I don't know when.
No, but at least died at some point.
Yeah, it died while they were doing magical ghost shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
You just
thinking.
said 20 years ago. Or something like that. I think that's what you said.
That's not what my brain was thinking.
No, but I don't know. Maybe I heard wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been 12 years now. Doesn't feel like it though. So.
12 years.
Yeah. It would have been 15.
It really doesn't. Sometimes it feels like it happened yesterday. Other times it feels like a century ago. Century.
I wouldn't quite put it century, but it's relative, I suppose.
Well, when you're close to 30. Yesterday sometimes feels like a century ago.
You do know that a century is 100 years, right?
Yeah, I know. Death is strange like that. No matter how much I've seen it, I know I'll never get used to it. I raise my glass, and they follow suit. Happy birthday, Elle.
Happy birthday, Elle.
We throw back our drinks, the warm burn of the alcohol a blessing after the chill that filled the room when we said her name.
Sure.
Okay. In the moment, it feels like she's here with us. That goofy little smile lighting up the room like it always did. When Keely puts her glass down, I can see a few teardrops streaking her face. I squeeze her hand under the table and she manages a small smile in response. Nina's stony face, meanwhile, betrays nothing. I suddenly pour us another round of drinks, muttering a snippet of Mourner's Kaddish. Also, I'm pretty sure Sherry has poured way too much up for herself.
Don't worry about it.
Isn't it like it's not even supposed to get like halfway up the
No, because you're supposed
glass.
to have an ice cube in that fills out the glass.
Yeah.
But Sherry has seen shit, okay? I guess it's the argument.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that whiskey's gonna be gone in like
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Muttering a snippet. No, I said that.
Yeah. Good luck!
Shalom. She's apparently Jewish.
I mean, Mourner's Kaddish is that, so.
Didn't know that name. May he who creates peace in his... I was not gonna, try to pronounce that because I am gonna fuck it up.
At least you're gonna try. Doesn't matter. We can say it here in English.
May he who creates peace in his celestial heights create peace for all of us. But yeah, the only one I know is Shalom. So I was like,
I could probably ask Pining how to pronounce all these words. Pining would know.
Pining Jewish?
Yeah, Pining is Jewish.
Ah, interesting. I don't know anyone who's Jewish.
Nope.
Mainly because there aren't really a lot of them in Denmark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Amen. I'll burn. I ain't gonna tell you that. Okay.
After another moment of silence, Nina speaks up with her usual pep.
Okay then. It's time. I think it's time you two told me about that juicy new case you mentioned. It sounded like a pretty next level stuff. She speaks like someone who's younger than she is.
Yeah.
She speaks like she's 18.
I mean, even her hairstyle.
Yeah, I mean, she's just cute.
Yeah. I'm sure some people would consider her insensitive for jumping right around another topic like this.
No, into another topic.
Another topic like this. It's okay, Polo. But Keely and I don't mind. It's better than spending the rest of the evening and morning.
I assume is her name.
Yeah, Elle probably wouldn't have wanted that. Besides, it's not like I don't want her input. That's why I told her about it, right?
Looking to flex your detective muscles too, Nina? I mean, we might not have been told because, you know, it might have happened before this day.
Okay. I don't know.
I assume they've talked maybe over the phone or something before that. Hey, I'm an international woman of mystery.
Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah. Are you Carmen Sandiego? Oh my god, how did you know?
The fact that you look nothing like her?
Hey, it's called a wig.
Also skin color?
Makeup.
That's not okay. That's blackface. Sort of.
I mean, they have, maybe not the makeup part, but the clothes and the wig part, the hat part, they have used in the new Netflix series.
Okay.
They're just hiding their head from and the face from it instead.
Mm.
People have fallen for it.
Okay.
Because the two people she's usually with, the two Irish people, I think they're Irish, has a lot of fun with that sometimes.
Because she's kind of Latino looking.
Yes.
If I remember correctly.
She is of Mexican descent, I think.
Okay.
Either that or South American. I don't fucking know.
One of those two.
South America. She's Hispanic at the very least.
I didn't realize catching serial killers was part of the pop star life.
Sounds like somebody isn't in the know then. Now show me those mad investigator skills.
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 Why
mad skills.
Why is it not?
What's not with the set?
Yeah, exactly. I take another sip of my drink before giving her the gist of things. The lack of evidence left at the scene, how there's no tracks to follow, no clear motives or connections between the victim, etc.
All your shit.
She'll occasionally chime in with questions about crime scene details, still drawing from those magical girls' instincts. Keely helps me fill in the gaps as well, leaving Nina scratching her head.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Does anything in particular stick out to you, Nina? Well, nothing about the crimes themselves, but...
She stares at me, fire suddenly appearing in her eyes.
Something sticks out about how you're investigating them.
What? What's that?
The fact that you haven't put your wife's special talent to use.
Keely cocks her head to the side, confused.
She's like, huh? How would shapeshifting help her solve the case? No, your other special talent, duh. Knitting? I mean, that is a hobby.
Yeah. Okay, where is this going?
Oh my god!
Nina flings out her arms, waving them up and down in an arc around her.
Aura reading? Hello? we don't know this, but sure. Aura reading. she picked up the aluminum ball. Was like, mine.
You cannot have it.
But I want it.
You most likely will eat the metal.
Yeah, you want it.
You cannot eat the metal.
But it's twisted.
It can tear up your insides.
Yeah.
Most likely.
Yeah, it would. It would scar her insides.
Dumb bird.
Oh.
Keely's eyes widen as the significance of what Nina is saying hits us.
Oh, of course. Sure, have you been looked for magic at the scene? I mean, let's be real. No murder can be that good. If they're so mysterious, why not see if they're consumed? Or a magical girl, Nina! I am, I know we're not gonna know in this part of the game, but I am so calling it. Any magic left at the scenes would be too faint for either of us to pick up. But Kiki's always been the best of us when it comes to aura.
Of course, I've spent so many years going after humans that the thought of a consumed killer never crossed my mind. How could I make something that simple? I really am losing my touch.
Find the aura, find the killer. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Limit squeezy.
That's actually brilliant, Nina.
Damn, you short girl. You may sound like a stupid blonde valley girl, but she's actually really clever.
But she's actually just a clever, stupid valley girl.
Hey, she may sound stupid, but she isn't. She was also the leader, so I suppose it meant something that they're all still alive, except for Elle. Unfortunate accident, I assume. I told you that catching serial killers was part of being a pop star.
Depends on what point of view you have, I suppose. Accident. Terrible accident.
Oh, yeah. But
you know,
that's
maybe,
for the law to decide.
Maybe for the consumed, they're like...
Got him!
Got him!
Yeah.
Lantern these nudes.
Maybe we should check out that tomorrow at night. Sleety. Oh my god, they say that so much.
Do you want to come with us, Nina? Nina laughs, taking one last swigger for a drink.
No way. That sounds like a perfect date night activity. You two have fun with it. I've got nightlife to enjoy.
Ugh.
What? Nightlife?
I assume she's gonna go partying or something.
Probably.
You can really go to clubs that easily? Aren't you worried about getting noticed?
Don't you worry about me, sure. The paparazzi haven't figured out a way to get around teleportation. That's fucking true. Hey, if someone recognizes her, she gets bothered, she can just teleport to another place and go to another club. Who the fuck cares? Not yet, at least.
Keely giggles at that one, and I can't help cracking a smile too.
Anyway, now that I've pretty much solved your case for you, I think it's about time I hit the road.
She also took the...
Yeah. The very short tie that she has on. It's not very far.
No.
It's supposed to be the same length down to the belt, but whatever. That's the proper attire, at least. But here we are. Style choice.
Fashion?
Yeah, but it's a style choice.
Yeah.
My producer's gonna have a heart attack if I don't tell her where I am soon. Don't forget to cut me a check once you paid for catching this dude, though.
Don't forget me.
Don't forget me! Oh, sorry, that came out of nowhere. You don't want to stay for dessert? We have some cake in the fridge.
Nina smiles and shakes her head, standing up and stretching.
Save a piece for me, Kay. I'll come by for it when I can. Just teleport it while nobody's home. My cake! Oh wait, you can't actually do that. Someone has to be home, I suppose.
While they're sleeping.
I actually wouldn't be surprised if she was at the club and suddenly she's like, I feel like eating cake. Oh yeah, they had that cake for me. Let me just go get it quick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if she did that.
She pulled us both into one more tight hug, as warm as ever.
I love you two so much. And don't forget it. I promise I'll come back real soon. You better. I didn't even have a chance to paint your nails.
That means she's never coming back.
That means she's gonna die! Soon, babe. Cross my heart.
Just make sure you let us know before you teleport in here. Married couples need their privacy, believe it or not.
Sure thing.
Peace.
And winks as well.
Yeah. She steps away, adjusting her hair, and gives us one last wink.
No promises. I can't promise that, sorry.
Yeah. And with that, she's gone as quickly as she arrived. Jeebus, I'm quite Tired.
Quiet.
Quite tired.
You're quite tired?
I'm quite tired.
Now, is that the British quiet or is that the American quiet?
I don't know. I'm tired. I can't think. Keely takes my hand and leans against me, looking at the spot where Nina was standing just a moment ago.
She seems like she's doing well. Only better than she was last time.
Did she just, like, pop?
Yeah, I assume she just, like, disappeared. I just see it as the whole, like, peace. That's how I see that.
I don't think so, but yeah, that would be funny.
It's just be like, no promises. Peace. Go, just disappear.
Peace, and then just fades away.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Yeah. That's my headcanon now.
Definitely. And you weren't kidding. She really is a shot of espresso.
Yeah, I can see why she said that. So you wide awake now?
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what that means. Duh. Oh my god.
I lean down and kiss her forehead, wrapping an arm around her. Very. Come on, let's go upstairs.
Let's go upstairs and do the thing.
I could stand to unwind a bit before bed. Keely raises her head to mine, kissing me gently.
You don't have to tell me twice.
We done soon? It's not like we haven't done this before, but I can't quite shake the feeling that we're doing something wrong.
What?
Oh, bringing her to the crime scene.
Oh.
I don't think they're gonna...
I don't. That would be weird for this. All right. I'll have us inside in a jiff. Just watch.
Just watch. Keely's confidence brings a smile to my face, even as we're standing outside a crime scene in the early hours of the morning. I haven't seen an officer on watch, but there's no doubt that one is somewhere close by. Even though we're hidden, I'm still on edge.
Don't worry. We'll be in and out before you know it.
Something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah, always.
It's the start of the story, so, you know. She squeezes my hand, interlacing her fingers with mine in a gesture that always brings me peace of mind. Whatever's got me so on edge tonight feels a bit further away. Once we're at the front door, Keely's form falls away and she oozes beneath it. A moment later, the door clicks open, and there she is.
Told you I could get us in.
I never doubted you. She knows I never doubted her. Of course, I haven't doubted her abilities for years now. But the smile on her face makes it clear that she appreciates the affirmation.
Affirmation.
Affirminator.
Affirminate.
Affirminate. I was trying to think of more, but I couldn't.
No.
And if she's happy, then so am I. But as soon as we take a step into the entranceway, the smile fades. Keely stops in her tracks and takes a deep breath.
I don't like this.
You feel something already? Oh, fuck. Okay, cool, I can do that. There were definitely signs of struggle in here, but this isn't where he died.
It's faint, but this aura... Something strange. Let's keep moving. Song suddenly changed.
Damn it, Doctor Strange. I nod, though I'm worried. Keely has such a talent for sensing our aura, so it's no wonder that she sensed a dangerous vibe immediately. But even though my senses have already paled in comparison to hers, I should at least be able to sense something. Have my senses really degraded that much? I know I only have a year until they're gone for good, but even now I should still be able to pick up something. if I focus on it completely. Like here?
Yeah, because it's March right now.
But if her birthday is in July.
Assuming she's turning 29.
But Nina is 29. And she has birthday in June.
Well, then she's older than them, 1 year older. Remember?
But she's from the same year.
Don't worry about it.
This data thing makes no fucking sense.
Yeah,
because it's like Sherry from 1990, Keely from 1990.
Yeah, I know.
Nina
they're all
from 1990.
We can read about Elle Byrne, I guess. Sherry, Keely, and Nina's former magical girl ally. Always the baby of the group. She was the whole team's little sister and loved dearly by her 3 closest friends. She passed away in 2007, long before her time. Elle Byrne was 15 years old when she died, and the shock of that death changed her 3 friends forever. But how did she die? What happened that fateful night? And why couldn't Sherry, Keely, and Nina stop it? I would have said an or Nina, but
I think it's because they mean them all together.
Yeah, I know. I think it's because it's a team.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I don't fucking know.
Don't worry about it!
Is it because of whatever is strange about this aura? I shake my head, dismissing the conjecture. That's not what matters right now. Instead, I lead Keely to the living room and point out where the body was. It's long gone by now. The police have cleaned up most of the bloodstains.
Wow.
Interesting. Unfortunately, it still reeks of detergent. Still, Keely doesn't need to see another corpse. Just because I've gotten desensitized to them doesn't mean she has. I've always been the more empathetic one.
No, she's
always been the more empathetic one.
Is this the room?
This is the one. He was on the floor near the ottoman. As far as I can tell, he was injured somewhere else, and then pursued through the house until he succumbed to whatever was chasing him in here.
That's horrible. What a sad way to die.
A foot taps against the floor, betraying an uncertainty I know all too well. It's a telltale sign that whatever she doesn't understand is making her nervous. I step forward and put a hand on her shoulder, hoping to calm her down the way I always do. I don't like being here in the middle of the night, nor do I like putting Keely in danger.
Right, it's nighttime. It's hard to know because the window's bright.
Yeah.
It's nighttime the next day.
Yeah, no. Still March 10th.
Okay.
It's just almost midnight.
Yeah. It's just because they said tomorrow night, but whatever.
I don't trust this game and their time thingies.
Nope, I don't either.
But I couldn't say no to her about something this important. Okay, yeah. Hey, we don't have to stay if it's skeeving you out. We can leave. Keely shakes her head.
It's not that. I don't think I've felt energy quite like this before. It's new.
New? I mean, all consumed are different, but...
There's something really off about this one. It's not normal.
What if it's a hybrid?
Who knows?
So there's no question about who did this, then, or what. The serious tone in her voice worries me. We've dealt with this particular dealt with particularly strong ones before.
Not like this. Even the powerful ones felt familiar. The consumed all have similar energy, just like magical girls.
So it also feels different from a magical girl, I suppose. Okay.
But this... It doesn't feel like a consumed. Not entirely, anyway.
I grasp her hand in mine, returning the squeeze from earlier. Even if I can't tell what she's sensing, I trust her every step of the way. Wow. Keely closes her eyes to think, and the air around her billows in soft, soothing waves. Eyebrows.
You don't care.
I don't know if it's a side effect of her powers or simply how I feel about her, but it's immensely calming to be next to her while she works. My shoulders sink, my muscles relax, and my head clears. It's magic of a different kind.
Whatever this thing is, it's long gone. That much I can say for sure.
Spirit Reflection told me the same thing. It's been at least 24 hours, probably more. Keely looks at me confused.
No, it hasn't. If that was the case, then the aura would be completely gone by now.
Silly. Right. Then that must mean...
It came back.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god! A criminal coming back to their crime? Who would have thunk it?
Scene
Yes.
of the crime.
Yes.
Crime of the scene.
Crime of the scene.
Creme de la creme.
Don't speak French. You know Ohio catches on fire. We do that every time. Somewhere.
I don't understand. A normal human might return to the scene of the crime, but the consumed are like animals. Why would one go back to the same house that already attacked? It doesn't make any sense. Could it have come before the attack too? Would it be intelligent enough to scout the place out first? No, that's ridiculous. I'm getting way too far ahead of myself. Just gotta focus on the now.
I'm going to check through the other rooms to see if there's anything else I can pick up. You gonna be okay down here?
Nope. I'll be okay. Promise.
Not really!
I'll see if I can find anything I might have missed. Just let me know if you sense anything dangerous, okay, babe? Be safe.
Don't you worry about me. I still remember how to kick ass.
Don't you worry, no more, no more,
No more, no more!
Hit the road, Jack. I know, baby. I know. She trots upstairs, leaving me alone. There's not many personal effects left in the room. Anything that looked to be even remotely useful has been confiscated by the cops. It doesn't leave me with much to work with. Yes. Other than the furniture. It might not be much, but anything counts. Let's see. I press my hand to the end of the couch, trying to find something. Anything for clarity. Wow.
Reflection in progress.
Visions of a restful morning, a day spent empty, and then a struggle. Something knocks the couch off kilter. I take a moment to rack my brain around what exactly that man was running away from. A shadow? A person? Nothing big enough to toss a couch around, but big enough to scare this guy senseless. It's not good. I can't see it. No matter how hard I think, I can't seem to gain any further clarity with reflection. And another sign that Sherlock Cohen's detective powers are on their last legs. It's frustrating in the moment, but that thought leaves a part of me feeling relieved. Another sign that it's time to move on from this job. To move on from picking up the pieces. To move on from being the obligation of this power brings. That doesn't sound bad at all. It'd certainly mean getting a little more sleep at least.
Sure.
Keely calls me from upstairs. Still doing her best to keep her voice hushed in case the patrolling cop decides to make their way back here. Yeah? What's up?
If you're not busy, would you mind taking a look at this?
I heave a sigh, giving up on searching for clues on my own. Here's hoping Keely's search has gone better than mine. I head upstairs, peering through the different rooms of the house until I find her in what looks like a study. Keely stands in front of a row of shelves, looking at something on the top. Hey babe, what's up?
This here.
Keely points to a framed photo. Within it are a man and a woman, looking happy together. Judging by the hair, the man must be the victim. He looks so different in life. Do you think the girl is suspicious of something?
I wouldn't know, but don't you think she looks familiar? I swear I've seen her before.
Like on the street? This isn't too far from home. Maybe you've crossed paths.
No, it's not that. Maybe we met them at a party or something? The man in the picture too. He seems kind of familiar. You don't recognize them at all?
Not off the top of my head, no. But now that she mentions it, something about the two people in the photo does seem vaguely familiar. Maybe I solved a case for them, or had one of them as a peer reviewer in grad school. No, that's not it. God, this is really bugging me.
Me too. I'll at least take a picture of it so we can look at it over home. Look it over at home.
I haven't found anything else up here. And there's no point in standing around at a crime scene trying to figure out if we maybe had brunch with somebody. Yeah, okay. Just make sure you don't get your phone confiscated outside. Pictures of stuff in here could potentially be incriminating. Keely chuckles and gives me another confident grin.
Sure, Bear. There's more than enough incriminating evidence on this phone as it is. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Don't tell me you've been taking pics of empty safes again.
You can't prove anything.
You can't prove nothing!
You can't prove nothing, dear!
And you say I am the trouble...
Problem.
No, it's a trouble.
Ah, troublemaker, okay.
Keely raises her hand to stop me. Eyes suddenly going wide.
Can you feel that?
It only takes a moment for me to register the sensation. This time there's no doubt about it.
No doubt about it!
No doubt it! Where this particular aura is coming from. It's consumed. Through and through. Where? Keely closes her eyes and sniffs slightly. As if she was tracking it by scent.
A couple of houses away. It doesn't seem particularly strong, but...
Sounds like a job for the current crop of magical girls, then.
We should not engage!
We should probably head out.
I guess so.
Keely sighs and looks down at her feet. I know she's still got that warrior instinct, but that isn't what we came here for. Not like it used to be.
Sherry, I know that at our age we're supposed to let them take care of it, but maybe we should drop by just to...
Suddenly, I hear a sharp, piercing scream. It sounds young. Too young for us to
no!
Well. Before I can even utter a word, Keely's opening a window, jumping outside. I follow suit, dropping to the street and running after her. I guess she's not the only one who held on to those old instincts after all. Nope, we're still continuing. Okay.
Maybe we're gonna have this battle and then it's gonna wrap up and then it's gonna be done?
I don't know, it's quite long.
Yeah, it is.
Keely leads the charge as we rush towards the spike of magical energy, spurred on by another monstrous roar. All I can do is offer a silent prayer that will make it in time.
You won't get away with this, fiend! There, down the alley.
She skids right, and I follow. We don't have to travel far before we see it.
Let's go, guys!
A grotesque mass of tentacles and eyes, the entire width of the alley bursting forth from a human torso, 2 of its appendages, in the process of wrapping around its would-be prey. Consumed. Consumed.
Oh, hey, look, it's the spiked magical girl.
Yeah. Oh, it seems to be in her hair or head?
No, she's wearing a hoodie.
Is she wearing it right now?
Yeah, I think so. Can you not see the back? It's like...
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Get out of here. It's not safe for you.
Despite the creature gaining the upper hand, the girl calls out to us in the familiar in the familiar protective tone of one of the city's guardians. While it's a bit disconcerting to recognize that the girl is barely a teenager, Keely and I know better than anyone that magical girls start young.
Can start young.
Can start young. Yeah. It's not just the outfit that gives her nature as a magical girl away. It's the fact that nobody else would be able to prioritize the safety of bystanders while they were in that position. But we're no ordinary bystanders. Is it transform time?
Transform into a magical girl!
I glance over at my wife, who looks back at me with a determined smile.
Use it or lose it, right?
I nod and give her a thumbs up in return. Guess it's time to shake the rust off.
Ready when you are.
I close my eyes.
Yes! Transformation!
Readying myself for the transformation. Here's hoping I can still remember the words. Keely's hand finds mine and we begin. For the sake of the world, we will
find.
We will.
Yeah, we will find. I was waiting for you.
No, we will be.
Oh! Sorry.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. We will be
its guardians.
Let our spirits shine through. Fight? Where the fuck did you get fight from?
No, we will find. Is what I heard.
Heard?
In my head.
You okay?
No, I repeat the words in my head when I read them.
So you were wrong. I don't know. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm tired.
Don't tell me. Oh my god, magical girl!
Holy shit, actual well, sort of animation.
Yeah.
Oh, so that is the...
Yeah, okay, so her dress is actually also her dress. It just looked like a normal fucking summer dress, so I was like, I don't know.
It's hard to know sometimes.
Yeah. But nope, it's actually just her magical girl dress.
Yeah. The familiar glow passes through my body as I'm lifted off the ground, like bursting from within me and spreading outward. I'm going nuclear!
Woo!
Yes, Charles, yes. Our clothes disappear, swiftly replaced by our old uniforms in a cascade of ribbons and magic. I'm surprised it still fits.
Yeah.
My revolver... Oh, right, she has a gun.
Yeah, she had a gun, remember?
I forgot about that. My revolver appears in my hand as I drop to the ground, my body brimming with power. Prepare to face justice! Keely drops down next to me, her whip snaking out from her hand as she opens her eyes.
You will not escape our judgment. We are magical girls! Woo! This is such a homage to actual fucking magical girls. The other girl's like, what the fuck?
The girl screams go quiet as she stares at us in disbelief. The consumed too, as frozen as it looks toward us with surprise. It definitely wasn't expecting 2 full-grown women to be ready to fight back.
Ha! Take that.
Keely charges down the middle,
Aye.
trusting me to follow her strategy.
Oh, there's the whip. It's also green.
We don't need words to work together. Our minds can align perfectly at a moment's notice. Yet another perk of working with my wife. My wife! My wife! I dodge to the right towards the wall, jumping effortlessly up to the 3rd floor of the building and landing on the fire escape.
Woo! Woo!
The consume doesn't notice my maneuver. It's animalistic.
Animalistic.
There's a feather.
Oh. There are many feathers on you right now.
Yeah, you sure are. Its animalistic mind still focused on Keely. She's... I right-clicked. As she swings her whip in front of it. I can't see her face, but I know she's smiling.
Judgment Cage! Entwine him!
Wah. She swings her whip straight down the middle, thorns ready to slash the monster's hide, but it doesn't move away. Yeah, okay. Instead, a sickening laugh erupts as Keely launches her whip forward. It slaps the whip away with one tentacle and shoots another toward Keely with frightening speed. Its tip sharp enough to pierce straight through her.
Oofa doofa. Bad move, monster. Very bad move.
Oh. Keely shifts in an instant. Aiko!
Hey, let go! The chair!
Making a hole in her abdomen. Oh, right. She can transform.
Yeah.
Right. Abdomen.
She can't get stabbed, essentially.
The tentacle passes through without much as.
Without so much as grazing her.
So much as grazing her.
Get ready to fire!
The reduced mass of her torso warps up toward her arm, extending it forward and flashing the whip past the consume's grasp.
It's really interesting how her
where
power
we want
works.
him. What?
It's really interesting how her power works. It's like she can't, like, make her mass less. So whenever she removes something, it has to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It makes sense in some.
Yeah, but it's
capacity.
still quite interesting.
Yeah.
Because she can literally like make holes.
That's
somewhere.
not a fucking revolver. What are you fucking on about, you fucking dimwit? Oh my god.
Don't worry about that.
Fucking looks like a tube. Just looks like a bit of pipe that she's taking out and was like, this is the gun!
Well, it is a magical weapon.
It's not a revolver, that's for sure. When I pull the hammer back, there's no hammer on it. The chamber of the gun fills with brilliant light. 6 shots are more than enough. 6 shots? Looks more like you have water in there.
Maybe the chamber fills up enough for 6 shots. Don't worry about it. Just continue. If you want to finish, then we want to finish.
I do not like this. Keely's whip encircles the monstrous mass. It moves with a mind of its own, binding the tentacles to its chest and tying its legs together. How long is that fucking whip?
It's a magical weapon. It's the lash of judgment, remember?
It's a what?
The lash of judgment.
Oh, lash. I thought you said lass, and I was like, the fuck do you mean? A girl of judgment? A whip?
Technically, lass can also be a boy. If they're small enough.
True.
It's not really gender specific.
Am I?
No, in the Pokemon games, they were girls.
What?
When you were fighting small girls, they would call lass in their name in Pokemon games. So, it's gender, they're definitely both genders.
Okay. It's been a while.
Now speaking like fucking Scottish again. Jump! I hate watching other series.
You done acting?
It wasn't acting though. It wasn't on purpose.
Judgment Cage never fails. Now it's not my turn. Wait, so if it can... No. I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
I have so many questions. So many things doesn't make sense. Boom, 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 boom. 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 I don't know how many I got to.
Pearls, hey!
I fan the hammer as I fire 5 more times, rapidly releasing an arc of holy spheres towards the target. The shots sink into its flesh, filling it with light from the inside out. It manages to let out one more pitiful scream before exploding into brilliantly shining dust.
Oh my god, shiny dust! I have to share it with someone called Benedict.
Is it because you want a soda?
Yes, it's
Okay.
because I specifically want the soda.
Okay.
Right now, I'm very thirsty. I cannot wait for until the stream's done. I cannot.
No, I've also been wanting something to drink for a while, but I thought that, I don't know.
I needed something to drink, holy moly.
Yeah.
Yes, you already read this.
Yeah. Elimination complete.
Eliminated an enemy added to your data. Okay.
With its mission accomplished, the gun fades away. It always comes when it needed, but there are times when holding on to it would only make things worse. The last thing this kid needs is for someone to point a gun at her. Oh my god, a gun!
If you're holding it, you don't need to point it at her.
I don't know. I'll hop back down to the alley, landing without a sound.
You.
The girl is sitting with her back against the wall, eyes wide as she stares at us in shock. Shooketh.
It's okay, honey. You're safe now. You're alright.
I'm pretty sure it's part of her hood.
It's on her hood, yeah. It was at least in the title screen.
Well, it could be going through her hood from her head.
I suppose, but I highly doubt it.
I mean, it could be like a headband or something like that. Don't know. Honestly.
Doesn't matter. Who are you?
Don't worry about that. Bye! I kneel down to her level, offering her a reassuring smile. I don't want to baby the kid, but I know Keely and I both want to help her out. We do what we can. Because we must.
No, because they are magical girl material.
No. Stay alive.
What?
Portal song.
Oh,
We do what we must because we can.
okay. I didn't get that reference, sorry.
Or, yeah. Here it was just the other way around.
Yeah.
It's like, we do what we can because we must.
Yeah.
But it is, we do what we must because we can. We're magical girls, same as you.
We just happen to have a little more experience.
You're old.
You're like, I don't know, maybe not 20, but close to 20 years older than this girl.
Like 15 at least.
At least. I bank my money on like 17, 18. I don't think she's that much more than, she might be 11 or 12, so.
She just looks at you and she's like, you're like grandmas. I stand offering a hand down to help her up. After a moment, she takes it and slowly stands up on shaky legs. I'm Sherry. This is my wife, Keely. We used to patrol around Navy Pier back in the day.
Would you mind telling us your name?
The girl opens and shuts her mouth a few times before finally managing to speak, her voice barely above a whisper as she stares at the ground.
Ruby. My name is Ruby. It's very nice to meet you, Ruby.
Ruby, 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 Ruby! Ah.
Okay.
I don't think that's what they actually... I don't know. I don't remember what they actually sing in that song. But it sounds like Ruby.
It's funny because her eyes, her color scheme has nothing to do with her name being Ruby.
Nope.
She's more like a fucking amethyst, if anything.
Yup.
It's like, why are you named Ruby? You have purple eyes!
Somebody didn't take her eye color into consideration when
No!
naming her. It should have been Amy for Amethyst.
You can also be named Amethyst. It is a legal name in many countries.
Yes, it just sounds weird. Amy's better, I would say. Do you want us to help you find somewhere to sit down and rest for a minute? Or call you a ride home? She nods, leaning against the wall to steady herself.
I'd like to sit down. There's a coffee shop around the corner that should still be open. Would you be comfortable going there with us?
Are we going to transform back first?
Probably.
What do you
think you're doing? Stop that!
Well,
You know what I have for you? There's a smelly hand for you! Yeah!
You do not like the smelly hand.
Now it's looming over you! You better not!
Well, understand if you're not. I know we're strangers and all. Ruby finally looks up at us with wide eyes, clearly in shock. Shooketh.
She has been shooketh.
But through that expression, I can still see a muted fire in her eyes. She'll be okay.
Even if you're strangers,
Ow.
I know you're not bad people. Bad people don't get to be magical girls. I mean, that's true.
Says who?
That's the definition we were taught in the beginning, were we not? They were chosen by benevolence herself.
Does that mean that they are benevolent?
I don't know. I assume it's because they have to be, pure at heart. You have the instinct to save people. Otherwise, why would you become a magical girl? No. But whatever.
What if you change?
Yeah, I mean, it's just, this is the norm to know. I'm not saying it can't be something else.
I know.
But this
just-
is what magical girls are told.
The conviction in her voice makes you grin. Rookie or not, this kid's heart is in the right place. Herder.
I love her hair. Oh my god.
A few minutes later, we're back in our civilian clothes and relaxing with our drinks. Coffee for me and my wife, and a
When are you going to sleep?
hot
It's like
chocolate
midnight.
for Ruby.
Why would you drink coffee?
It's not past midnight
Yeah,
yet.
exactly. It's like midnight. Why are you drinking coffee?
Why are they serving coffee?
I mean, they don't fucking give a fuck.
I suppose.
They can earn money. I'm just like, why are you drinking coffee?
Yeah.
Do you feel any better, honey?
It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of one of those things in media where they're acting as if coffee is water.
Yeah, literally.
Did I?
No.
Oh, okay. Ruby takes a long swig of her hot chocolate and lets out a shaky breath, leaning back in her chair.
I'm no worse for wear. Thank you for your kind assistance.
She has a deep voice for someone so young.
I'm trying to have a variety. Plus
Nobody is judging her. She's trans.
That's not how that works either.
What works?
She clearly hasn't entered much puberty, so I'm not sure even then that the voice would be deep. I see her just more as her character seemed to be very like proper in responsibility kind of type. I know most magical girls are supposed to be like that, but
yeah. Though
I don't know,
she
it's
seems
just-
a little shaky.
yeah, right now she is.
Her voice seems.
But it's also just more because both Keeling and Nina have light voices. So did Nat, so I was like, I guess I'll give her a deeper voice.
I guess.
That's where that came from.
Give the kid a deep voice.
I had a deep voice as a child, so
You did?
yeah. That's why I still have a deep voice. Consider me.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't remember what my voice was like.
No.
I don't remember much from my childhood.
Nope.
Her voice seems to have taken on a deeper cadence without warning. I exchange a wordless look with Keely, who gives me gives me the slightest...
Give me a bite of her beak!
No problem, Ruby. You just take a couple more minutes to relax, and then we'll call you right home.
You need not refer to me as Ruby, ma'am. I have another moniker I use when speaking with fellow Sisters of Justice. Sisters of Justice? Okay. I suppose.
I mean, if they're all girls.
Yeah.
You know.
I suppose.
Kind of like Amazons.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Ow.
Do you know?
Indeed. Now that we've become more acquainted, you can call me...
Shadowheart! She moves her arms in a confusing flourish.
Nightshade! I mean, I love her for it, because she's clearly a child who thinks it's cool. Call me Nightshade.
I am Nightshade!
Yeah. I'm Nightshade.
Mad scientist!
I am mad scientist. He's so cool.
Son of a bitch. Yep. Keely and I share an awkward look, trying to think of an acceptable response.
Like,
This is definitely not what I was expecting.
Nightshade? Attitude Tata! I want to see that now.
Stock?
No, that's the corrupted thing. Is it under like cases or locations or? No, maybe it just hasn't. It said it's been added, but I don't see it, so I guess we'll continue.
I am very confused.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
What the fuck, game? That's a cool nickname.
It's a cool name. Alias, sweetie. It's an alias. She was laughing on the inside. How better to strike fear into the hearts of our enemies than a name that resonates with the powerful energy of the night.
I mean, I
get a sentiment.
we don't know what her power is.
No.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Powerful energy and all. Yes. Of course. Yes.
I think it's a great name, honey. You do?
Her voice returns to the high pitch we heard.
Damn it, she's high pitch! Fuck that! My head catches a deeper voice.
She really is just committing to a bit.
Ah, now I see. Okay, so when she's being herself, she has a light voice. When she's being serious, she has this deep voice. I see.
A deep cadence, yeah. That's respectable.
Because, like, I spent a lot of time thinking about it and stuff, and had a bunch of the other names I was gonna use, like the Dark Moon, and like the Nightbringer. Nightbringer! There we go! That's basically what he said. And stuff like that, but I thought this one was the best, so I...
That's not what I said.
No, but it's fucking close.
I said Shadowheart.
Yeah, but it's still fucking, like, all the names, it's like, yeah, you weren't close enough.
Yeah, I mean, at least Shadowheart is from, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
A fantasy game. I mean, magical girls.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of fantasy, but her eyes go wide again, and she clamps her mouth shut, suddenly aware of what she's doing. When she speaks again, her voice is back to her Nightshade voice.
Yeah, that's a tone.
Yeah, tone.
Anyway, I believe that Nightshade suits me best. And soon, all the concealed in Chicago will learn to fear that name. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's very nice. voice, honey.
you need to make like a fake serious voice.
Yeah, I'm trying very hard to like make it a little bit more like raspy. It's just trying really hard.
Kind of like Batman from the Batman trilogy.
Yeah.
Oh, whoopsies. Pause. No. Not
You
the mic
cannot get to the mic. No.
Totally. You got this.
Just make sure you're realistic about what you're ready to take on, okay? If you hadn't shown up, that consume could have seriously hurt you. Or worse. Oh, it was no trouble. I'm certain I could have gotten the upper hand sooner or later. However, having help from some veteran warriors did make things much easier. Is it good enough?
Yeah, that's better. I tried to keep my temper even. Remembering how much of a hothead I was at her age, every win made it feel easy. Like I could take on the world. Until I couldn't. Ba, ba, ba.
I mean, someone did die, so I suppose they got a reality check right there.
No. And I don't want that for her. Or anyone else. Ruby! We're serious, Ruby. That consume was way too strong for you to be taking on alone. How long have you been a magical girl? Ruby mumbles her answer, barely audible, over the coffee shop ambience. What ambience is there at this time?
Yeah, don't worry about it. There's always music, and stuff.
I suppose.
It's been 2 weeks, 1.5.
Good Jesus Christ.
She's really new to this.
Oh boy, that won't do at all. And have you had any prior training? Spend any time with more experienced magical girls? Oh my god, adults.
Yeah, I swear.
She rolls her eyes, no doubt tired of lectures from adults. I get it. But this is a lot more important than a talk about curfews or whatever. It is kids.
Whatever it is, kids get talked about these days.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Well, benevolence taught me how to fight and use my power. It didn't take long for me to establish myself as a hunter of the night. It's more than enough to slay the consumed, yes? Yes.
I'm pretty sure she just gave you your powers. She didn't teach you how to use them.
She just told you, this is the power you have. Good luck. This is the weapon I bestow upon you.
You got the rule text for your power and not really like anything else. And you're like, cool, I got it. Dies.
Smaller ones, yes, but you weren't dealing with the smaller one, honey. Something like that needs teamwork to take down.
Teamwork! Ruby pouts, looking frustrated. Her nightshade persona slips again.
Then how did you learn? You fought them when you were still young, right? When you were still young? I'm only 28!
Fuck off!
I'm not old!
Looks like I'm not the only one. Why the fuck are you 28 if she's 29? Same fucking year. I don't fucking get it.
Don't worry about it.
I don't understand. What is happening in this game?
Get your times right! Get your dates right!
They're like 1990, 1990. Are they the same age? No, one of them is 1 year older.
Yeah.
Then shouldn't they be 1990?
1990.
Okay. So they're 4 years older than me.
Yeah.
Okay. Which means this takes place in... No, it's a thing. So that would be like 4... And then probably 3 more. Alright. 7.
You'd be taking place just before Corona hits.
A couple of years before.
That's what it's before that.
Late 10s. Like
Yes, but it's
17,
the end.
18.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's what I meant by I said just before. It's like a few years before that. It's just before.
I mean, from a perspective of all of the world's history, yes.
Yeah.
Right before, or right during. Essentially.
Yeah.
It's but a speck of time. Looks like I'm not the only one trying to keep my temper in check. Keely can get a bit insecure when she's stressed out. I'm sure Ruby didn't mean anything by it, but I'd better mediate things just in case. She just means when you were a teenager, baby. Of course you're still young. Pats her on the back. She
bitch I am.
crumbles into dust.
Thank you.
Keely huffs and takes a long sip of her coffee as I turn back to Ruby. And to answer your question, Ruby, we learned by training. First by honing the skills Benevolence taught us, but eventually we learned new techniques from other magical girls as well. Knowledge is power.
Yeah. Knowledge is passed down from generation to generation and then honed with teamwork. That's why magical girls are drawn to other magical girls. Yeah, not this girl.
So we're gonna be her mentors or something like that?
Could be.
The two of us and our friends work together to develop efficient combat tactics. Tactics.
Tactics.
Like proper positioning, the right balance between offense and defense, and what parts of a consume tend to be the weak points.
It's all about teamwork.
Teamwork.
Being a magical girl is a group effort.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Teamwork. Oh my goodness.
Does she speak in her normal voice or her nightshade voice right now?
I don't know. Probably Nightshade voice.
I would assume so, considering she says surely.
Surely.
Yeah. Surely a team isn't absolutely necessary. Nightshade moves in the shadows and strikes unseen. A team would announce their presence. Yes.
She like Chunibyo or some shit. I mean, she's probably 13 years old, so.
Plus, I'm
it
not
doesn't
like
count.
Yeah, I'm not like super great with people sometimes.
So that's what's going on. I'm sure Keely already noticed as much. She's practically psychic when it comes to figuring out what's really going on with people. Me? I'm a lot slower as a judge of character.
It's nothing to be ashamed of, honey. Believe it or not, it was the same way. Really? Really? I didn't have any friends before I became a magical girl. Just sit in the back of the class in an oversized hoodie and try not to draw attention to myself. And look, I'm now married!
Oh, okay. You added.
Yeah, I added that! Then Benevolence came to me, just like it came to you, and offered me a chance to do something more with my life.
Like getting your friend killed.
Hey! Hey!
Sorry.
Trauma! I was nervous about teaming up too, but once I met Sherry and our two other teammates, we fell into rhythm right away. I promise it's not as hard as it sounds. You made the choice to become a hero, so you're already plenty brave.
It is the rhythm of the night. The night.
Night!
Yeah. There she goes again. Her pep talks are as legendary as ever. Ruby takes a long sip of her hot chocolate and lets out a deep breath.
Would you be willing to, help me, maybe?
Help you find a team? I mean, we're a little out of the loop when it comes to stuff like that, so...
No, I mean, help me be a magical girl.
Oy vey!
Oy vey! I love that. That and I. I love that too.
Aye.
Aye.
I was afraid she might say that. I get why she'd ask, but I look over at Keely and to her chin as she thinks
we're
over
really the
Ruby's
best
request.
role models. I'm like a tech private eye who just investigates murders. And my wife is a thief. I don't know.
Surely she must have expected the same thing, but she seems more intrigued by the idea than I am. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's in her nature to take care of things, after all. Like, expensive things. That doesn't belong to us.
Yeah, I mean, we take it from the rich, so fuck him, I guess.
Yeah, the very rich, they said.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
You want us to train you? You don't have to, like, give me lessons or anything, but maybe if we were able to watch you to hunt or something, would that be okay? Oh my god.
We don't do anything anymore.
No!
Oh, well, about that, we're actually retired. We haven't fought a consume for years. Sorry, but we're not the hunting type.
What do you mean? You just fought one!
That was an exception. If we hadn't heard you two nearby, we wouldn't have sorted out.
Oh. Aww.
Ruby looks down, defeated. I can't help feeling like a jerk for shooting her down like that, even if I was just telling her the truth.
Truth! Truth! Maybe you could use to give me a bit of advice. I'm a fast learner, honest.
Honest?
Honest! That way I can catch up to everyone else.
Catch up. How long did you say it was again? 1.5 weeks?
2 weeks.
Catch up? 2 hoops?
Yeah, 2 hoops!
What the fuck is she on about?
I don't
Her
know.
voice is quieter than before, still doing her best to show conviction, but struggling to assert herself. Oh, like, Naruhodo when he tries to slap the desk but doesn't work.
Yeah, he's like, what? Come on!
It's like a wet fish.
Yeah.
Now I feel even more guilty. This is the kind of thing I'd be happy to do when I was her age, but I doubt I could even offer much help now anyway. I look over at Keely to see that she looks even more guilty than I do. When she looks back at me, her eyes are wide and practically pleading. It's like she's asking if we can adopt a cat. I sigh, looking down and then back at the kid. Well, I guess giving you a few pointers wouldn't hurt.
Oh! Look at her! Yes!
Ruby instantly perks up. So does Keely.
You mean it?
Yeah, I think we can do that. I don't remember too much of what we really set in stone back then, but we can tell you about some tech.
Cold botulence! I think I'm having a stroke!
About some tactical considerations and weaknesses you can exploit, that sort of stuff.
And it would be a good chance to try that magical girl-themed workout regimen I was telling you about.
What? Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
She plays it off as a joke, but a look at Keely's grin tells me how excited the idea makes her. No way does she want to stop at tidbits of advice. She really wants to train her. Training a rookie magical girl? Honestly, that might be just the thing she needs to help her feel better about our time as magical girls running out.
See, that's just what you should do once you turn 30. Train all the magical girls. There you go. Set up for life.
I don't know how peaceful it is. I don't know, actually.
They have enough money. They don't need to do this for money.
No, that's not what I'm thinking. I was just thinking, like, how easy is it for...
They have experience, regardless.
We don't actually know what happens when they turn 30. We don't know if they lose their memories of being magical girls.
It just says that they lose their powers.
Yeah, I don't know. I suppose that...
Yeah.
I don't see why that's not a thing.
No.
But apparently it's not.
Maybe it's because they're so used to older magical girls who aren't retired yet to train the new young generation.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Whatever.
You read this.
Yeah. I hate to admit it, but a part of me can see the appeal as well. Passing on our knowledge to another generation does sound like something close to closure. Close to closure. Close to closure. Or at least a bit closer to. No. No sense thinking about that right now. I just need to focus on what's in front of me.
I mean, it wouldn't be any trouble then, if that's okay. Like,
Can I move in with you guys?
Doesn't she have parents?
I don't know. I don't know.
I assume, since he's not that old.
So we have a...
No?
No, it's still not there.
No.
No, it's just not there. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Recently corrupted, consumed. Stock was once a powerful hedge fund manager. Okay.
You know what a hedge fund manager is?
No.
Ah. Some kind of like bank sort of accounting person.
Yes.
They usually deal with companies and stuff. I don't know it well enough to explain it, but I have the idea of what it is in my mind.
Yeah. Oh well.
But not enough to explain it to you. Yeah. I guess lessons might be okay. We could try it, at least nothing major though, okay?
it'll be our very
Capiche?
own after-school program. How fun.
Ruby makes another strange gesture, no doubt reaffirming her Nightshade persona.
Indeed. With the wise teaching of my elders, I will gain the strength I need to be a true warrior of the night. A guardian of a fair city. What?
Indubitably.
Indubitably. Officially, making our first training rule, you can't call us your elders. My mentors?
I think that works. I mean, in Japanese, it would just be senpais.
Yeah. Either that or a master.
True. What was that again? There are different words.
There are
for
different
that.
words.
Yeah.
They can also call them sensei, shifu.
Hmm.
That's a lot of words for it.
Considering they're training her, yeah.
Yeah.
Not like master, as in, you know, you are a butler, maid kind of thing. That's a different kind of master.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what that is called either. It's been a while. Holy fuck.
What?
It's been a while since I've heard that in Japanese. That kind of master.
I mean, most would just use shiso.
Yeah. I think it's been a while. I don't know. I don't remember.
That would be the one you hear in anime at least.
Okay.
Shiso.
Gilly nods and takes one last sip of her coffee, finishing it with a satisfied... Exactly.
So, shall we make contact using the existing group chat, or will we be working independently?
Group
What?
chat?
I don't know.
The what now?
The what now?
Yeah.
I see.
Ruby pulls out her phone and opens up some messaging app I've never seen before. I lost interest in things like that when AIM shut down. Wow.
Whatever that is.
So I'm sure there are plenty of apps like that.
My fellow warriors of the night have a GC we use to coordinate our attacks on the enemy. I serve rather than participate, but it's quite helpful when it comes to logistics.
You're a little shit.
Oh, group chat. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That took me a while.
Oh.
Or, at the very least, to ensure none of them interfere with my mission of darkness.
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 You're my goodness.
Yeah.
Darkness. So, do you know
No,
other
so you do.
So you do know other magical girls?
Well, I had one who sent me a link to that chat, but only once. She was nice and all, but she didn't understand my nature as Nightshade, I mean.
Well, she's gonna have character development.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that interesting? It would have been very helpful to have something like that when we were more active. Wouldn't you agree, dear?
That's right. Finishing off my coffee.
Don't
as
give
well.
a fuck.
It seems like it would have made more sense to just talk on the phone, but what do I know?
Oh my god, you're turning into a boomer!
Yeah. Even though she's a millennial.
Yeah.
But yeah. Some millennials do that.
Yeah.
Hey, if it works, then it works. Probably something we'd need a bit to learn. Probably something we'd need
a bit to learn, though. You know, like time.
Yeah. I don't know.
Perhaps it would be better to simply communicate via text message then.
See, I thought we were gonna fight,
Yeah, I also thought we were gonna fight, but apparently not.
but apparently the combat CGs are just
I don't fuck. Yeah.
them being in combat, so
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily
No, maybe not.
okay.
Whatever. Doesn't matter.
I'm confused.
Don't worry.
I'm confused. She puts her phone away, no doubt surprised by her ignorance of whatever app that is.
Does not understand. Didn't you have apps when you were magical girls? No.
Don't you guys have phones?
You do know how to text, right?
Yes, I know how to text.
Hey, she couldn't know. You talk like the app. Like, what the fuck was that?
Keely leans over to whisper to Ruby, but she's still loud enough for me to hear.
She didn't know until a few years ago.
Shut up!
You're kidding.
Shut up! Look, technology isn't my thing, alright? I'm fine with what we had back when we were kids.
We had text messages, sweetie.
Yeah? Certainly did.
Yeah.
Ruby laughed at that one. The shaky uncertainty, uncertainness
Uncertainness.
gone from her voice. Looks like our job is done. What about the demo?
You probably also done soon, I would assume.
Let me give you my number. We can figure out a training schedule soon, okay? Okay! I mean, very well. I look forward to mastering the ways of night with your assistance.
It's actually kind of easy to know when she puts on that voice. 'Cause
Yeah.
She uses such eloquent words.
Yeah. Good to hear it. She's quite the
odd for sure.
She's quite the interesting girl, no doubt about it. Odd for sure, but every magical girl is odd at that age. We certainly were. Do you need us to call you?
Do you need us to call you up?
Pukes on
No,
the
no,
table.
thank you. I think I'll just leave now. Thank you.
Do you need us to call you a ride?
I'll be 5, ma'am. My home isn't far from here.
Ma'am?
I mean, they are married. They are married.
Okay, yeah, I suppose.
So, you know.
Just make sure you're careful on the way home. No more fights, okay? Very well. Even the most tireless of night warriors must rest from time to time.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly that. You know what? Good on you.
I get up and pay for the 3 of us, tossing the few bucks I have left into the tip jar. Behind me, Keely and Ruby swap numbers and say their goodbyes. She's always been good with kids. Mom energy, I think Mina called it.
Big mom energy.
And who knows? Maybe
Oh, maybe she's gonna meet Nina in the main game. Maybe she really likes her.
I mean, it seems like we're gonna be the four of us together.
Yeah.
According to the...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, maybe she's a fan of Nina. You never know. She is a very young child, so...
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe her music is too old for her.
I highly doubt it. Nina seems to be very much with the kids, as they say.
Are you okay?
That was the punchline, everyone.
I was tipping over the soda can.
That was empty. That's why I tipped over.
And who knows? Maybe it'll help her figure out how she feels about having kids of her own someday.
That's a good question.
It's not like we haven't talked about it before, but never mind.
I know it's not the time to tell
No, it's not
myself.
the time.
Not to tell myself about it.
No. Take care, Ruby. We'll see you soon. Keely nudges me and Mouse. Nightshade. I mean, Nightshade, take care of yourself.
And you as well, my mistress. I look forward to beginning our training post-haste.
She's fucking adorable.
Yeah.
She's like, it's such cringe, but we also know that she's like not even a teenager yet, basically, so it's kind of adorable. She thinks she's really cool. She's not. She's
The final wave, Ruby leaves the coffee shop and disappears into the night.
I am the night.
I am the night.
Well, that wasn't how I expected tonight to go.
Is that a bad thing?
Tonight to go. To do. Sorry. I guess it... I don't know what happened.
Your brain's like,
No, it's just like, tonight to go. I like how that feels in my mouth.
Oh, no, we're not going there.
What?
No.
It's just mouthfeel.
Yeah, I know. But last time you said that you didn't like how you thought it was nice, so we're not even gonna go there this time.
No, here it's just...
Doesn't matter, continue.
I guess it could have been worse, but I do think I'm done with surprises for the time being.
You and me both. I'm gonna be out like a light as soon as we get home.
Keely chuckles and kisses my cheek, taking my hand in hers. We chuckle in unison as we step through the doors and start our journey home. Definitely time to be done with surprises for now.
In comes another surprise.
Nina's dead.
Still, for a night when we had planned to solve a mystery, I feel like we've been left with significantly more questions than answers, and not just about Ruby. She flew into the cage, I believe.
She's not in the cage, but she
Not
flew
on
in
the
that
cage?
direction.
Oh, she's on there.
Hi!
Oh, hello, you're back. Okay. Yes, just shortly.
Yeah.
Going to space and back.
Yeah.
Yeah. That consume was dangerous, but there's no way it was the locked room killer. Something that far couldn't even far gone couldn't even open a door normally, let alone sneak through a locked one. So why did it just happen to show up while we were investigating? Was it drawn to the energy Keely felt? Or could it have been some kind of lure? A distraction meant to pull us away from the crime scene? The scene crime.
The scene crime.
It's a possibility I don't want to consider. Not just because it's needlessly paranoid and yet another sign that this case is messing with my head, but because it would mean that there's something larger at play here. Hey, babe? That aura you felt at the house, that wasn't from the consume we just took out, was it?
No, it wasn't even close, in fact. In fact, it wasn't even close to the aura of any consumed I've seen before.
So what do you think it was? Magical girl.
Something new. And probably something dangerous.
Dark hybrid.
A hybrid.
Yeah. I know it. Feeling
Or
that...
maybe the consumed have figured out a way to corrupt magical girls. What the fuck knows? Like infuse them with consumed. We'll never know, will we?
Oh no, it's a consumed magical girl.
Wow.
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
it would certainly sound weird to say, oh no, it's a magical girl consumed. I know, feeling that paranoia is spreading through more of my mind. I'm already way too old to be handling cases with magic involved. But something tells me that this time I don't have a choice. Because the game is over. Because it...
Yeah.
Yes! Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Jesus
I had a
fucking Christ!
feeling. Look forward to the full release. We had to be introduced to all the characters. You reached the end of the demo! That's fucking funny. There we go.
Oh, maybe it's because I didn't press.
Yeah.
Extras. Gallery. Dinner. Full view. Cool. Dinner. Night.
When they were drinking.
Full view.
Fight!
Fight!
Full view!
Full view!
Right now.
Suddenly Aldrich looking?
Yeah.
Well, at least it could have been worse considering it's, tentacles.
Yeah. That wasn't the point. It was just supposed to be horrible.
Do we...
She's still not in a data, is she?
No. Nightshade is not there.
Nightshade question mark? Oh well. Too bad for her. She's adorable though. You can see there it's on her hat.
Yeah. I mean... Just because it goes through the hat doesn't mean it's on the hat.
No, but it clearly looks like, at least from the CG here, that it's on the hat.
I don't know.
No.
Okay, there might be holes that fit perfectly. That makes perfect sense!
Sure.
What the fuck? What?
Yeah, it was up here.
Oh, okay.
I put it up there for her if she wanted to play up there.
I see. I was like, what the fuck? Did the pearls just fall down my back?
No, she was on the chair.
I was very confused.
Oh
Oh well.
well, we finished 2 demos, one longer than the other, but that's how it fucking goes.
No, really?
Yeah, that's how it fucking goes.
Yeah.
You can't know. They don't tell you how long these demos are,
Nope.
honestly, so that's...
Unless it's like a big game that's like
Yeah.
anticipated and stuff like that.
Yeah, but even then you can't really fucking know.
No, not really. Especially not with us.
Mm-mm.
They say, it's like 1 hour. For us, 5.
Yeah, literally.
Especially if this is enough to talk about
Yeah.
during the game. But yeah, that's the end of today.
Yeah.
We'll be back again tomorrow
Yeah,
with more demos.
with 2 completely different games.
Yeah.
From this.
2
that's
new
for sure.
demos. More demos. Are we... I don't remember what we did last time, but we used to still keep our normal schedule as well. Playing the game we're currently playing.
Yes, I think we did.
Okay.
I can't actually remember. I'm gonna have to check.
I think so, at least. So, but none of it matters. There'll be a stream Wednesday, no matter what.
Yeah.
Whether it's gonna be demos or Steins Gate, not really important.
No. We'll figure it out by the stream tomorrow. So.
Yeah. But the whole week, except for Saturday, stream.
Yeah.
8 p.m. Central European Summertime.
Yes.
UTC+2. But yeah, if you are watching this over on YouTube and you liked it, you can always, leave a like.
Yeah.
Subscribe if you haven't.
Yeah.
Ring the bell. And in the drop-down menu, tell it to all. To make sure that you actually get to see our videos in your feed.
Yes.
And if you, want to catch us live, down in the description, there will be a link to our Twitch channel. You can follow us there, and you'll be notified when we go live. You can also follow us on the various social medias.
Yep.
And you doesn't really matter essentially what account you follow, but because they're all gonna have the information that we're going live and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because we repost them from our private accounts too.
Yes, we do.
But you can follow the personal space on Blue Sky and Mastodon.
Yeah.
And there we will post when we go live, and on these, unscheduled streams, as we technically call them, we do post a bit before we go live, just to give a heads up. So that's also a possibility. But otherwise, we will see you guys again tomorrow.
Yep.
For more demos.
More demos.
Demo.
Demo.
Demodome.
Rose is like, woohoo.
Boo.
I will look you around.
Yeah.
What's down there?
You need to go to bed.
Yeah. It's bedtime. It's midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also time for us to go to bed.
Yeah. So. Bye.
Bye.
Stay fresh, cheese bag.